creation. A world on the brink. In the age of sorrows, dangers abound, and cataclysms loom on the horizon. But it is not without heroes. The Exalted, those chosen and empowered by the mightiest of the gods, are all around the world. They have, and can, pull it back from the precipice of oblivion. That is, when they aren't too busy fighting each other. Now, Chills as Aura.
I lost my breasts.
Korak as Lythander.
Do you want them back?
No.
Alatos as Gavel.
She's just standing there, menacingly!
And everyone else played by me, GamerX, the GM. She's Straw Maiden Janest. She's Straw Maiden Janest. I'm Straw Maiden Janest. Are there any other Straw Maiden Janests I should know about?
Yes!
Let's band together to save the dreaming scene, and perhaps reality itself, from the greatest threat creation has ever known. All this and more on FateBreakers.
Bark, bark.
Welcome back.
Hello. I am now starting a sessions notes that I said I was going to do before by just saying notes. But now I have them numbered, so
hello, everyone.
16.
Speaking of, let me get to my actual thing. Hold on.
Alright, so while you get to your notes, I can't believe that you shot Medi out of the session.
Medi shot themselves. Medi could have won that and they know it.
He said I was allowed to do it.
So,
Got better.
Yeah, last session was the start of the tournament arc. And,
Tournament arc!
So, can I say how that went?
So, tournament arc happened. We got some really good fights in. We got a guest. The first guest of our podcast. We had a really good time. It was really good. They really added a lot to the whole setup. It was really fun. We also had a cool anime fight that ended with a literal 1 HP final blows type deal. And I also exceeded the dice cap. Let's fucking go. I didn't know I could even do that. I thought I'm pretty positive I must have either rolled something wrong or like added an extra number, or I've been rolling wrong the entire game, and I've only now realized that I could roll this high.
There are ways to break the dice cap, and as a note, whether or not they're dead, let's leave that up till later. If the guest comes back, they're probably still alive. Anyway, Shampur United also left you with a mysterious prophecy about you bringing unity to the city. You could cash that in as a free stunt, in addition to any other stunt die, including other stunt bonuses when that would be relevant. Also, Korak fought a jellyfish man and made him explode.
I almost got away with it, too, if it
That was
weren't for
funny.
these meddling laws.
He would have taken a dramatic injury anyway. Which he did, by the way.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, killing
Like,
another...
not funny, ha-ha, but funny, ha.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I feel bad, actually.
Also, we've met a colorful cast of characters who will be continued to be expanded on this episode. Anyone you'd like to spotlight?
Well, we met the lady who could copy ability, everybody. She,
Oh, yeah.
I believe her name was, Ram?
Yeah, Relentless Argent Mist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's also funny that people don't know that I am who I am still.
Yeah, you're still disguised as a Catholion.
We got a Janest, a straw maiden Janest. We also got another straw maiden Janest. Big fan of that one.
One tells truth, the other only lies.
The other one
Eats
puts her
hot
finger
dip.
in the water.
Unbreakable Chitin did some things. I was very proud of him.
That hasn't happened yet. His match is coming.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, his match is coming up. We gave him some tips.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see what happens.
And by tips, you mean underling promoting practice.
Yes.
Yes.
Practice
We'll see if
safe
Farmer with
sex.
Shotgun can get through. can break into the into the.
I'm just gonna say it's a really fucking good thing you used that charm on him. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that when it happens.
I believe in farmer with shotgun.
Also, the camera revealed that Sozin, the counteractive keys, does not exist. It is in fact a suit of armor that projects an identity onto someone.
Yep. But our heroes do not know this yet.
Yet. So before we
it could be me. It could even be
Lythander.
John Cena.
Oh yeah. Also, everyone in the entire warehouse fight club, almost everyone threw up because the water supply had been poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
Gavel was one of you could count the number of people in one hand who managed to hold their lunch down. Gavel was one of them.
Thank goodness.
And she managed to see what was going on. Someone had set up a vast network of hair-thin pulleys and ropes designed to pickpocket everyone in there at once. This is what happens when a demigod tries to pickpocket someone.
Yep.
And you managed to cut enough wires for them to get the message and peace out, it seems. So we zoom in on that, I suppose, of you looking very pale and probably very gastronomically distressed, but able to keep it down. Essentially just cutting up all the stuff in the rafters with your magic long-range punches.
So, I don't know why my brain just thought of a name.
Go ahead.
But this is random. This is literally random. I apologize for it. What are your thoughts on a name called Oliver Class?
Huh, funny you mentioned that. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Korak, you just handed me a fucking golden bullet.
You see, that's my JoJo character name, I think.
Oh, never mind then.
We'll get to that when we get to that.
Let's not cross this.
Anyways.
No, use it. Not cross it. Give me all of that class.
Okay, anyway, so Gavel, as you're cutting down these wires, is there anything else you would like to do to try and suss out what the hell's going on, as there's currently a room-long line to the bathrooms? You don't see anyone up in the rafters. Keyword there, don't see anyone.
Mm-hmm. Am I able to find where all the lines going? Maybe help to do some sort of direction of where the perpetrator might be at?
Force plus awareness, difficulty 7.
Force plus awareness.
Can you see the perpetrator?
Get into roll 20.
Force plus awareness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around.
Please be kind. Please be full of mercy and grace. Nope, 3 successes.
Is there any way I can help with this?
Yeah, you can also make a roll. Although, Lythander, did you eat or drink anything?
I drank out of my own bottle.
That's fair, you're fine then.
Thank goodness.
I mean, what else would I eat or drink when I have all the sustenance I can maintain in this bottle?
Slow pan to the mysterious, black-outlined shopkeep, who is currently in a corner of the room, also vomiting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're actually getting up to try and talk to you before it kicked in, and they ran back and are now emptying their lunch.
What can I use to help with this?
Let me go read the background of this bottle of Tums to see if it could be something they could generate.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use a sagacity and... I don't know what attribute you'd let me use on this, so I'll leave that up to you on the attribute. I'm not gonna try
Force to make the artifact do what you want.
Oh, can I use my artifact merit too, then?
Yes, I'll allow you to... that's a different artifact, actually.
True, what rank would you say this artifact?
This is an artifact, too.
Never mind, then. I will use one of my attributes, plus sagacity. So, 8d10. Let's go. Oh, I should probably change who I am. Lythander, there we go.
5 successes.
Okay, yeah. I don't have the name of the Thomas bottle right in front of me, but you make essentially a chemical of soothing stomach. There are poultices known to aid in this back in the Bronze Age, so you managed to shove
basically
this...
some ginger, some good roots.
Yeah, stuff like that. So that all starts to pour out from your thermos, and you tip it down.
I make like 1,000 I just get glasses and start pouring it and then giving it to people.
Very slowly, the line starts to lead from the bathroom to you.
2 copper. Look, I'm like, this is a lot of work.
That's fair. Yeah, you probably do.
But to be honest, I'm also selling it for like literally 2 pennies.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I'm pretty sure people will be like, I'm throwing up. Wait, 2 pennies? Wait, is that all you're asking for? What? For a cure, you're asking for 2 cents. And kids get it for free.
So, partway through this, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
I turn around slowly.
Liza's there, smiling in a very cat-like, very covering knives. Leon! Friend! Awfully coincidental that everyone starts vomiting and then you're the one holding a miracle cure, no?
You're right. But hear me out.
She gestures for you to go on, the smile widening.
Use your... You do you mind using one of your merits so I can say this and you can believe me?
Oh boy.
Judges, your technique is active.
It is?
Yes!
Okay, this wasn't me. Why would I be selling it for 2 copper if it was? And letting kids get it for free.
Oh, I was just getting a rise out of you. I saw the wires in the ceiling.
Oh, thank the Lord. Wait, what?
Points up.
Does Gavel hear this by chance?
I look up.
No.
Do I know?
But you probably
So with her help, do I notice?
Sure.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, now you go ahead
and start giving 2 copper back to people.
Okay.
I thought it was I thought this was bad fish or something, or bad food.
Let's have Liza make an awareness roll too. I think her big max awareness boosted pool is 12 dice. That's her using an excellency.
4 successes.
Unfortunately,
You can. Oh, sorry. I was going to say. Hopefully, she can see that Leon / Lythander is just being like, "Look, I might need money later, so I'm doing this cheap."
Scans the ceiling for a bit. What's suspicious is that I don't see anything.
Oh,
There's someone up there, but I can't see them.
that's very interesting and scary.
Quite so. Excuse me, goes over to one of the guards. Could you seal the doors, please? Thank you.
But I need to use the restroom.
Oh, the restroom is indoors.
Oh, thank Lord.
Just the doors in and out.
Okay.
Just the doors and windows in and out of the building. Actually, it is at this point that, after wiping the vomit from his own mouth, SSD hobbles over to you.
Wait, SSD, why were you throwing up? You're a...
I still eat.
I hand him the bottle. Chug this for a second.
Thank you. Ma'am,
You're
that's
welcome.
not going to help if that's who I think it is. Well, who do you think it is? Oh, you must be like Ram, I see. Would this be one of yours, then? Maybe. What they're doing, I have no idea. There's an easier way to get Jade rather than lifting it out of everyone's pockets. I'm going to go up and give a word to... They're probably already gone. What you're seeing is a snag on the loom, a false image left behind where he once was. You mean like an after image? Yes, and... point is that, Protective Sage of the Unseen, PSU. That's that's probably him using the invisibility trick, but why he's pickpocketing, I would have no idea. Well, that's something I'm just going to have to keep an eye out for. I believe my match is up next, so if you'll excuse me. Hops.
Oh, good luck. Have fun. I know you can do it.
Alright, hops right into the ring. And the person that steps up there is, like, a young child, just a hair over 12 years old.
Let's go, child. Let's go, child.
The smile actually completely vanishes from Liza's face. Excuse me.
Let's go, Shar Arc.
Excuse me. Hi, do you know where the combatant is? And the child just rolls up into a martial arts stance.
Let's go, child. Let's go, child.
Uh-oh.
Cuts you a dirty look for a second. I'm not fighting a child. Then the child runs for her and tries to punch her right in the knee. Easily holds her back with
Lythander chanting.
Easily bursts her back with a gust of wind. No, I'm not. Excuse me. You're far too young to be fighting in this tournament. How did you even kill the hologram to get... And then she starts planting her feet and marches toward her with a hand in front of her face. This kid is like wearing...
Liza, be careful.
This kid is wearing a burlap
actually be
sack,
like 1,000
by the
years
way.
old for all we know.
Oh, that's a load of horse shit. The anti-aging doesn't kick in until after you exalt.
Who says they aren't already exalted?
The kid keeps striding up, then tries to do a leg sweep, which fails because now she's flying. Then the kid pulls out a fire wand.
Oh!
It is not a artifact
second.
fire wand. It is made of brass and steel and what looks like some animal parts that are just haphazardly glued onto it. Alright, you got any reaction to seeing this? Jules' mic might be muted.
No, I knew I was muted. I was just thinking here. No real reaction. Just sort of a solemn.
Okay.
Just sort of a solemn stare of content.
Yeah, so in gameplay terms, Liza has activated Eagle Wing style to straight up fly.
That's
Sick.
cheating.
Nope, not if she's still within the bounds of the ring.
Somebody throw
Dragon
I was
Ball
about to
rules.
say the ring is only on an X and the ring's only on an X and Y axis. No one said anything about a Z axis.
Precisely, and this stadium has a pretty generous ceiling.
The ceiling starts to go smaller and smaller.
And Liza just starts hucking blocks of ice in an attempt to wall off the stadium and put the child in a timeout ice jail zone. The kid is pointing their fire wand and shooting jets of fire at her. One of them appears to hit Liza right in the face, and nothing happened.
Oh, I'm guessing the child actually isn't strong.
Out of character, she used elemental protection technique to gain resistance against that shot, but yeah. Over and over and over, this kid just keeps firing and firing, and it just keeps pinging off her doing absolutely nothing.
Good job being persistent.
Paying you no mind. There's a brief conversation you guys are able to make out in between the roar of the fire wand and the crackling and thundering of ice and anima. You know you could die doing this, right? I have to win! It's for my dad! He's sick!
I can win! I can fight! No, you can't.
And as Adam hears that, he's just gonna let a slight cackle, like, oh, that's a classic one.
You know there are better avenues to make money than with this. We need a lot of money!
How much money do I have?
You don't have the resources merit, so probably not much.
Maybe I should get resource merits.
Perhaps throwing money at problems does help a lot. Right,
so resource is different than backing, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So the fight continues for a while, and Liza does manage to non-lethally contain this child by walling her off in an igloo with no exits, without laying a finger on her.
Man, Rex, you're a coward.
Liza's not going to beat up a child, man.
Yes, but will Liza submit to a child, though?
No, she won't do that either, hence why she's winning this. Then Liza lands on the ground and just starts pushing the igloo, aiming to try and get it out of bounds. That's when the ground that's when the ground starts to shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake.
Like, it is just mainly the ground of the arena, but you already see a bunch of nervous people in the room just starting to grab up their things and look towards the entrances that have been sealed. Oh no!
Is it time?
Why did she do this?
Then a hand
She knew this would happen.
Then a hand bursts through the ice and strikes Liza in the knee, and she actually does go down. Her face winces in pain as this kid's anima blazes to full radiance and tears the igloo apart.
Let's go, kid!
Oh, nice work, little She actually does need to slip into the titular air dragon style to avoid several strikes. Needs to tap into the depths of martial arts mastery in order to not succumb to the essence fever of a new Exalt who just lit up. Because, buried in stuff from previous editions, Exalts get a power boost when they first Exalt.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they temporarily are a higher essence score and then settle back down to normal levels. The entire deep cracks and fissures start appearing in the entire stage as they are now actually dueling, and this time it looks a little bit closer. Like, to the point I'm actually going to start making some rolls.
Alright.
This is Liza's roll, and for the kid.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Let's
1 success and
go!
4 successes.
Now, that wasn't the end of the fight. That just means that she managed to turn the tables, and now it is Liza with her back to the field, just as this kid just starts hammering at her. Desperately, she's trying to find a threshold to fly up into the sky, but she's swinging too fast, and now her blows are infused with Earth's essence and getting heavy. Well, if you just inherited the power of Passiap, then surely you should be able to handle a bit more then. Now's when she's hitting the child, Korak!
Child
Destroy.
punch 3000, let's go!
Let's go, child!
4 successes.
Child has a
Because
power. That was a withering.
I don't know
that was
why
a withering
this child
attack.
is winning.
That was a withering attack, though, and which gained her just enough power to hey, this is part of a preview for future fights. She's going to break out one of her signature moves.
Ooh.
The kid has no charms yet, by the way.
Oh no.
They literally just lit up in the course of this fight.
That's not good.
Let's go, child.
She is spending 1 mote and 2 power to activate Wrathful Wind's Roar. The Exalt's Roar creates a one-time environmental hazard that affects all other characters within medium range of the Exalts, including dematerialized spirits. This hazard deals damage equal to the Exalt's Force plus Essence, resisted at difficulty 5. Now for the kid's resistance roll. 4d10.
1 success.
Nope. Yeah, and unfortunately that fills all the kids' health boxes. So what happens is that Liza staggers to her feet, raises her hands, and claps them together. And the clap creates such an ear-piercing rush of air, it causes a physical shockwave that blasts the kid out of the ring. she is sent into the rafters, where she is clinging to them for dear life. Winner by ring out, Nellens Liza! Now people are just calling her there are now, spurred on by Lythanders, cheers for the child puncher. This is the first time Liza has actually looked angry.
Oh boy.
And she glares directly at Lythander. We will talk later.
Who, me?
Flies up toward
Lythander, never let anyone tell you that you don't have a way with words.
I just said, let's go, child.
What, didn't you also call her the child puncher, or was that someone else?
No, I did not.
Oh, it was me.
Oh.
It was me.
I
It was
just said,
me who
let's
said
go.
Child Puncher
Out of
3000. Out of character.
I
Never-
did not say anything. I was rooting for the child.
Yes.
I was gonna say, unless she's upset that I wanted her not to beat up a child.
Indeed. But man,
She flies up to collect the child. When she comes back, it's like,
good.
she'll be able to speak to a few friends to pay for your medical advice. Us family have to stick together now. Cousin.
Oh no!
Flies down, and the next round is going to be delayed a bit because of repairs needed to the ring after the kid earthquaked it apart.
Right you are.
So in the midst of this is going to come a few mini character interactions. First is the shopkeep, warbling / gliding / oozing / whatever adjectives you would like across the floor to Lythander after the vomit is all gone. So, about the purchase you wanted to make, I thought of something that could pay for this, waving the rod at you.
And what is that?
I would like for you to procure me some information.
Of who and of what?
There is someone in this town using it as a headquarters, as a base of operations for this side of the world. Are you familiar with the stars all that much?
Are we talking about star signs, like the Dipper and
Constellations? Well, I had a dream the other night of
I had a dream. I had a dream.
the constellations aligned under Venus and were
Wait,
causing
was it Venus
ill
or
fortune.
what was it? Something else that I want to.
Venus.
Wasn't it Venus? Yeah,
It was
no,
Venus.
yeah, nah. Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. Lythander's eyes just left eye starts to twitch, uncontrollable.
Signs of Venus were twisting and caused calamity inside of all Shampur. And since I'm set up shop here, that would be bad for business for me. So,
Oh yes, no, I want all the information on that. If you have any information on them as well, I want to pay them a visit.
see, the unfortunate thing is that was literally all I was able to get from the dream. It felt like the stars
Oh
were
no, that's fair.
It felt like this is the first time this has happened in a dream for me, like prophetic dreams to gather information. This is the first time something in the dream acted with actual power against what I am able to do. Part of the dream
Okay.
became sapient and acted against me. And it was a struggle to even remember what happened upon waking, which normally I have perfect recall of dreams, but this time I had to actually write it down. So in exchange for this, waves the rod, any information you are able to procure from their base of operations when you find one, because I did see a little reflecting pool with all the stars in it, so on one of the rooftops.
You know what? That sounds good.
Yes,
Do
retrieve
you
that
have any
information.
way of me to do a messenger so that I can instantaneously give that to you?
He gives you a doorknob.
Oh.
Touch this
Couldn't you
to
just teleport
touch this
me?
to a door, and you should be able to enter my place of business.
That is actually much more important than this rod, thank you.
It only works once, though.
This is worthless. I tease.
Yes, I know. It is fairly easy for me to make these, though, hence me giving it out for free.
Sorry, I'm just writing down some notes for
Yeah.
that. I forget, what does... The rod does a multitude of things, if I remember correctly.
Yes, let's see. Straw filters out poisons. Blow dart, quarterstaff, breathing reed, flute. Probably a few other functions I haven't discovered yet. It's very useful.
Very nice. Thank you. I will get you that information once we procure it.
Okay, so... Meanwhile...
While in the Justice League Hall, all the...
I'm just gonna say that, Adam, probably you could take this as a recovery scene, so you're probably not gonna be doing much interaction, just kind of lying down on a nice chair and just letting your wounds slowly knit back together. Because you were brought to almost incapacitated.
That is correct. That is true. I am making sure not to get into any altercation as long as I am allowed to sit here and do nothing. Basically, Aura is just enjoying the fights, trying to get, try not to move too much. It's important to at least keep a close eye on the competition.
Okay, if you're keeping an eye on the competition, I'll go ahead and narrate this next match then.
Before I forget, I'm actually going to be keeping an eye out, particularly to see if where the Straw Maiden Janest
Which
has
one?
gone. Either.
The liar or the truth?
Okay, everyone give me a Force Plus awareness.
Force and awareness.
Difficulty
Alright,
7.
Here we go again.
Hey, let's see.
Okay.
Lythander and Lythander alone, difficulty 5.
3 successes
wow.
again.
I got it.
Oh shit, Adam
Why is it
succeeded.
only... Why isn't 5 for me?
Oh, you didn't see it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, because I was pointed out to the things. Got it.
No, different reason.
Oh. Is it because I'm cute? Oh.
No, so for the straw maiden that you were having the beer with earlier, she wins her match quite handily. She is up against the Yasiri sorcerer, who everyone is still consistently booing that slaving bastard. He tries to flex at her and sends a lot of shit to her that I'm not going to repeat. Janest takes him out with one swing of her scythe.
I heard you like boobs.
Opens him up across the ribs, and just sends him flying out the ring.
Man, these are violent.
The entire crowd is roaring with applause.
I'd forgotten. I'd applaud, but Adam is sitting in a T-pose because he's in a big cask and his arms can't clap. He cannot applaud.
Straw Maiden, Janest curtsies to the crowd and then takes a step back and sits next to
Janest.
Yeah, she sits next to Aura.
Watch your head. I can't bend my arms. If I do a sudden movement, I might hit you.
Oh, right. Yeah. I gotta say, that was surprisingly easy. He was trying to use some sorcerer's mumbo jumbo, but all final harvest, she says, tapping her scythe against the floor. Just kind of nipped that right in the bud. It was honestly a bit underwhelming.
Yeah,
These are the guys that can
was
roll
about quick.
easier.
Maybe one of them. Not every apple. Not every apple falls this close to the tree as one might like. After all,
Maybe this is what that word I heard
Some
meant.
fall pretty far.
Fail, son.
something like that. Yes.
Then the next match for the other straw maiden, Janest, comes up, and Janest has an old white knuckle grip around her scythe. Alright. Still keep it up with that, aren't ya?
I'm still looking. I'm looking for differences here. Like
With a 7-degree roll, I can tell you what it is. You and you alone notice this. It is a perfect disguise of Janest. It is her same skin tone, her same hair, same dress, same facial structure, same literally
Which one?
same literally everything about her, save for one detail. You only notice it for a split second. But you could swear just for a moment you see a ring-like pattern around one of her eyes.
She just like
It's
me
a
for real.
stand.
Ring lock pass. My enemy stand!
Do, 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 do.
But yeah,
And quote-unquote straw maiden
and-
Janest is going up against SSD.
and you're talking about the one that's on the field
Yes,
right
the one
now,
that's on
yes.
the field.
That's the doppelganger, okay.
Yeah, for some reason, it's conspicuous to you that no one seems to be reacting to it.
To the ring thing?
No, it's the fact that there are two Janests.
For such an odd circumstance, it's odd that that no one seems to be batting an eye at the twin situation.
I'm going to make a
Don't you
shitload
agree?
of fortitude plus integrity rolls for NPCs to see if they can piece together
Oh,
what's
boy.
going on. PCs are automatically immune. That's for the kid. Nope. This is for SSD. Nope. This is for Liza.
Thanks, awareness. By the way, thank God for awareness, Excellency.
This is an integrity check.
Oh.
And everyone is failing.
Yep.
For the
I
shopkeep.
mean, 7, considering it's a 7.
No, this one's difficulty 5.
Oh my goodness sakes.
And yet,
We got the whole spectrum so far. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Janest, of
You got
course,
the whole
automatically
squad-
sees through this because it's her. Someone,
You got the
she's
whole
looking at
squad
someone disguised
laughing.
as her.
No, she doesn't even know. Remember, that's the rule on this.
What?
She does have
Yeah, the
to
whole-
roll.
Got the whole squad laughing.
Okay, with
She
rolls
does
like
indeed have to roll.
alright, this isn't
She
just
might
funny
get a bonus,
comedy
but she does have to roll for it.
Okay, sure.
Watch her get a 7.
There, she succeeded.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
that is
That's,
7,
Wow.
7, 8,
1,
9,
2, 3,
10,
4, 5, 6, 7,
11.
8, 9,
That is
10.
11 successes.
Yeah, she knows that it's her.
With a roll that high, I'm going to just say she automatically sees the tell too. Oh, son of a bitch.
What's wrong?
Asshole nipped my face. Didn't even know
Oh! Oh! I got a friend who could do that.
it. What?
Yeah, I got a friend, he had the ability to just, grab someone's face, mimic it perfectly, put it in, he had a whole collection of them. He just started, so it's not that big right now. But it would definitely make sense. I mean,
Now, I'm just
These
a
are-
now I'm just a simple pardon the phrase, I'm just a simple country maiden, but I don't think you're supposed to admit that one of your best friends, one of them face stealing lunars like that.
I'm
In case there are
not saying
any
they're one of
monks
my
nearby.
best- I'm not saying it's one of my best friends. I'm just saying that they're a friend, and I'm not saying they're the best friend. We're not exactly in. Ignore him. I don't pay attention. They got something in their eye.
You see, like that.
Fine.
You see Leon just having a small single tear roll down his eyes after he overheard this.
Gotta have acquaintances everywhere. It's
Puts her
that's
hand
the
up to
law. That's the law of the
yeah,
land.
puts her hand up to her chin as she and SSD start to fight. The false Janest uses a completely different fighting style as a note. Hey, Lythander,
Yeah.
give me an attribute plus close combat roll to see if you can identify this fighting style.
I can tell you I will not.
Try it.
Okay, so let's see. You said close combat, right?
Yes.
Alright, I will give you $2 if I roll
Oh
no
boy,
successes.
here we go.
Oh fuck!
3
you succeed.
successes.
Yay!
I succeed with 3. Okay.
You don't actually manage to pin it down until the very end of the battle. And this is a battle just based purely... Rather than dice rules from one terrestrial versus another, I'm going to rule that SSD is not going to win this fight. Sorry, he's kind of being a bit of a dwarf right now. Okay,
Roll.
sure.
Possibly even roll a percentage if you want to speed things up. Oh. 4 versus 7.
Oh.
Yeah,
Never
not
mind.
Janest wipes the floor. And you figure out what it is when the halo pops up around her head. The wide sweeping motions that she is using as she just swatting all of his projectiles aside. This is not an anima display. This is something else.
It's Sidereal, isn't it?
Nope.
Or Sidereal, no?
This is a lunar martial art referred to as White Reaper style.
Hot.
The army killer martial art.
That is no longer hot.
Raw. Raw.
What do you mean that's no longer hot?
I have an army. I don't want him to die.
The White Reaper is a slayer of armies, a long-arm destroyer that decimates foes with each sweep of the scythe. Martial artists learn through brutal experience, for the style only truly shines on the battlefield. This style is distinctive from a distance due to the signature white anima halos the Exalt bears.
Woo.
And it's at the very end of the fight. You start seeing the halos come up, and as a lunar, you know what that means. This is a martial art used primarily by lunars in guerrilla warfare against the realm. You have seen your teachers, at least you've seen Tanisa Ringater use this style once or twice.
Good thing I don't know how to use that.
Yep, you could qualify for it with a contribution, a combo of integrity and war as the abilities, as a note.
Good thing I am not an integral person at all.
Yeah, so she is rhyming the very edges of the fake final harvest with the white halos and just uses it to smack SSD with the blunt side of it. Even as he tries to teleport away, she throws the scythe at him. It smacks him with the blunt end and he still goes flying.
Oh. Well.
Damn.
Out of the ring, as a matter of fact. Ah! He goes through a window.
Tricky one, that one.
I thought she closed everything off.
You think that style wouldn't be as effective on one-on-one combat, but
Oh no, it's even more deadly in
Safe to
one-on-one
say.
combat.
safe to say we've been shut ourselves up. We're gonna have to be careful.
Janest has just had her hand to her chin the entire time, trying to work out when and how the face stealing happened.
Well,
I don't remember anybody who could steal my face. I think I would remember that. I could see a cast mark or something.
Does Gavel overhear this by chance?
well,
Do I hear any of this?
If you want to,
Well,
you
if
can
I-
overhear this, yeah.
well, if you need a favor, I can always ask him. I can always ask my friend how he does it and get you some
favors.
tips to avoid it.
Favor. Snaps of fingers. That's it! It was the favor!
Oh, right, that would do it.
No. I promised someone a favor in exchange for helping me out with this real nasty fair folk fucker. But when I tried to offer help for it, she said it had already been cashed in. Must have taken my face for that. Damn. Didn't know you could do that.
I don't know I could do that either.
Right.
I'm just more annoyed than anything.
Right.
This is really annoying.
Nah, honey, you gotta be careful with that.
Are you? Well, that depends. You getting matched up with her?
Okay, cool.
No, I just reached out to a couple of people for getting some cold iron. Helping to deal with
this
some
fair
fairies.
folk. You said fair folk, yes?
Yeah.
What did they look like?
See, that's a bit of a difficult thing to put down because they're all supposed to be shapeless. and
Anything.
shit. This one was some kind of. I think they said it was an Ishvara. Out of character note, that should be a big uh-oh for anyone who knows about fairies. That might set off warning bells for Gavel.
Okay, so this will set off warning bells for Gavel. Okay.
Without needing Unwoven Quagitator, that ward is a big red flag, according to the demons.
The
The
demons.
demon.
Oh.
Hello, it is I.
Oh, I
the
see. All right, so
Killed it. It was hard, but killed it.
that's good at least. Out of character, is there anything I need to know about this beforehand to further progress?
So the fair folk all act like they are characters in a story. A Ishvara is something that warps the story to be around itself.
Oh.
It is, I hate to use this word, a Mary Sue. It is something that draws an entire narrative to be around itself with it as the main character.
Huh, just like me.
Just like a certain other fair folk that Gavel knows.
No, this one's casting itself as the antagonist.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I mean, everyone loves a good anti-hero, but nonetheless.
For reference, Baelor, the guy who almost blew up all of creation in the aftermath of the Great Contagion, that was in Ishvara. The entity who came the closest that you know of to destroying the entire world was the same kind of being as this might have been. Or at least the fully evolved version of it. Maybe Janest killed its pre-evolution.
Well, you've certainly picked one hell of a person to be giving favors to, that's for sure.
Yeah, should have known in hindsight. But I needed the iron, and honestly, I needed every bit of gear they could give. I would not have been able to kill it just by myself.
Seems like they're putting that armor and things to good use now. Gavel points over to the stadium.
Currently under repairs again because deep gouges have been carved into it by the scythe. The fake scythe and the real one. It's at this point that the crowd starts to buzz again as Sunken Reef starts to promo who's next.
All right, who we got?
Coming up is what appears to be another local dragon. Potential local dragon? No, not a dragonborn. This guy just appears to be a beast folk. White Claw Tiger. A tiger man.
Tiger.
Comes into the ring, you hear a lot of people booing and yelling at him, saying about owing up. And he just kind of sneers at them and does some personal taunts like, pay me back, or else. Just a lot of very... stuff that sounds impressive to him, but is really, really unimpressive. Yeah, corny.
Tacky?
That's a good word. Yes, tacky.
Alright.
Horny.
That's when you hear music. A heroic theme, not unlike something you can see in a Kamen Rider show. And I would like to thank in advance Mr. Sanabozu for letting me use the concept of this character that's coming up. They will be tagged in the comments of the episode.
Yeah, shout out to that guy.
Heroes shine brightest when they're backed into a corner, and no one shines brighter than Yakuman, Guardian of the Nine Gates!
Gavel's going to audibly groan and roll her eyes.
A person kicks their way in from one of the other windows that, until now, was not broken. They appear to be dressed in what we in the modern world would call tokusatsu armor.
Right.
And they are covered from head to toe in mahjong tiles.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
dressed like a giant bug.
You evildoer have been. Pauses. Pulls out note from
Nice
pocket.
nice voice crack.
Have been extorting money. That will not stand, evil fuckboy.
Woo!
The entire crowd is cheering from this
Hold
person.
on.
The Yakuman! The Yakuman of the East! He's finally here! No, this is a different Yakuman. This is like Yakuman Black!
Easy crowd, huh?
This is different than the kind of cheering you've seen before. This is the kind of cheering like a genuine hero gets.
Aw.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Adam's like, man, easy crowd, huh?
So, what happens in this one intro match is tries to claw at her with the claws. She casually blocks it with one hand. The jade armor sparkling as she blows. Secret Yaku technique! Heavenly Orphan Strike!
I'm gonna lose my mind.
She kicks him in the nuts.
What?
She just kicks him in the nuts.
Not for nothing!
Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. She's the Yaku man.
Oh.
She kicks the tiger guy in
Oh.
the nuts.
Ow.
Yes.
Yakuman is a gender-neutral term used for a winning hand in
Yakuman.
mahjong.
Ah.
It's nuts or nothing, baby.
Yep.
Let's go.
The entire crowd, a good chunk of the entire crowd seems to wince. And she is going on and on with more secret techniques as she is just kind of curb stomping this guy, like in the JoJo Part 5
Oh,
meme image.
everyone's just kicking the
See,
random
now
dude.
this is good.
And in
This is
fact,
something
there
I
does
cheer for.
and in fact, there do seem to be multiple duplicates of her that pop up as she is
Oh
doing
my
this.
goodness.
Smacking nuts.
I appreciate it.
Gavel's going to be visibly disappointed in all of what is going on.
What's wrong?
Aura's just smiling. He's just like, now this is good. Now this is good fighting. This is good. True sportsman-like fighting.
Three-suited terminal crows blow! Ah! Great honors and knitted tiles! Smack! Ugh!
Yay!
7 shifted pairs
Oh.
pluck! Ah!
2 nuts and 1 chestnut.
Yes, actually. And after a while, he stops moving. Not into being dead, but I've given up, please leave me alone sense. He's curled into a ball.
Fetal position.
Winner by surrender! Yakuman? Black? No. Yakuman! Guardian of the 9 gates! Right. Yakuman 9 gates, whatever. And then she jumps back up into the air and sails through the ceiling and sails through the window
goodness
again.
sake. And
Well, that
that,
was some-
Gavel points to the broken window, is why I burn people.
Amen to that, boss.
Narrator's note, flashback to the part of the episode where Liza was pointing out that burning the person alive deliberately caused the... Wait, no, it was crucifying him.
Yeah, it was crucifying.
Still equally terrible ways to go, but point still
Yep.
stands. I lost my train of thought after Yakuman showed up. Is this campaign canon to Crimes of Nature? Probably not. Probably some echoes through the Realm of Erd about a different campaign, but who knows. Anyway.
There's always room for another one.
Yeah, so... Anyone have any further comments to that?
Gavel has none.
No.
She has made her stance known.
Lythander is trying to think of how do I steal that form.
Good question. If you find the Yakuman's house...
Do they even have a house?
That's up to you to find out.
Do I even have a house?
No. Well, technically, yes.
Hey, you might have like a small room back in Mount Namas, but yes, also the ring. The ring is your house. You have the teapot from Genshin. It's a portable house.
Nice. Alright. Yeah, no, I have nothing to say.
Okay.
It's difficult to really declare anything. We just sort of we've been presented the someone else's entire campaign history.
Also, next up on the bracket is Lythander versus the
Oh
Yakuza.
man!
Oh no!
Oh man!
Okay.
All right. As soon as it is announced that Lythander is going up against, what in the world is this person's name again? Akuman?
Yakuman.
Yakuman, Guardian of the Nine Gates.
Yakuman. Okay.
Yakuman, Choco.
As soon as this is announced, Gavel goes over to Lythander, just starts not rushing over to Lythander, but kind of audibly, almost aggressively walking over to Lythander.
Hello.
Gavel is going to grab Lythander by the collar of his shirt.
Yeet. The Lythander just turns around and says, "What? What do you want?
Win.
Who are you?
Win.
Who are you?
Gavel.
This is not Lythander who you grabbed.
Wait, is it not?
No.
What do you mean, no?
What?
No, you grabbed the wrong person.
What do you mean I grabbed the wrong person?
I'm already in the ring.
I know that.
And that's...
There's a bit more. That's just the announcement of the next set. The actual match hasn't started yet.
Oh, okay. I'm already in the ring.
Then I'm going to go into the ring and proceed to do the actions I have described earlier.
Nah, you're gonna grab a random person.
I will continue to
Oh my
T-pose
goodness.
for moral
Lythander
support.
just looks and says, well, "Why wouldn't I not win?
I'm just here to reassure
Motivate
you.
me? I'll take some motivation.
Win, or I'll kill you myself."
That is very good motivation.
Lythander!
And then
Don't
Gavel is
get
going to
hit.
go back to her spot that she had
Who's
earlier.
Lythander? My name's Leon.
I said nothing.
Alright, so it's Leon versus
Pay no attention to the man T-posing behind the door.
Leon versus Yakuman.
yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
are we doing this right now or is it
In a bit, there's one more thing I wanted to go over right now before getting into the next round of combat.
okay?
Remember Unblinking Eye?
No.
I do,
No.
yes.
Exigent of truth, wandering different investigator who terminally unable to shut up because he traded away his internal monologue for sorcery. You hear the telltale muttering of his voice as he comes over to you.
To Lythander or to...
Tracked it down. Who would be probably to
Oh
Gavel?
boy, yeah.
I've been tracking it down. Should be limited to this city given recent
Oh, it's you
actions,
again.
But would need a
Oh, hells, don't scare me like that.
brief smile. The Sidereal. He's in this city.
You don't... Yes, we sort of figured that out. Is there a reason...
Closer than
Is
that.
there...
In this room.
Oh, I see.
Or block.
How did you get in here, by the way?
I entered.
Do you want to be a bit more specific than that?
The competition.
Oh, okay, I see.
Entered. Lost.
And you decided to stick around.
Sozin was stronger than expected, but did not kill.
We should all be so thankful. Now, you say the Sidereal's in this very room, yes?
In this city
Well, in
block.
this city block, then. Is there...
Base of operations is unknown if they are currently physically here.
I see.
Was not always here. Building may have changed places.
Say that again.
He moved the building.
An entire building? As in, swapped it with
Yes.
another, or ripped from the ground type deal?
Both.
Oh, I see. So,
Unknown why no one else is reacting. Potential side effect of lunar artifacts dampening doubt into Janest being here.
yes, it could also deal with the fact that there's been a lot of strange occurrences happening in this room recently. Gavel's also going to look around to make sure any of these any of those thieving wires aren't near our boy.
Near unblinking eye, no, he has very pointedly taken a seat towards a section of the room where you had
Thank
cut them.
goodness. Okay. No doubt of which you've also seen.
Yes. Sidereal not connected to. Waves towards the ceiling.
God damn it, not again. Another person dealing with another issue.
He pulls out what appears to be a corkboard
Oh.
and just starts connecting lines and strings. He is making a handheld Pepe Sylvia board.
That's great.
This little box is Pepe Sylvia.
It appears to be lined with jade.
Oh, goodness. All right.
This is an artifact corkboard.
There is no artifact. The god does not exist, okay? I got boxes full of them.
The god, Pepe Sylvia! He gave me the star medal! So he starts pinning down all the big persons of interest he's been looking into.
Mm-hmm.
The Nightcast Solar, the Sidereal, Sozin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else. The Shopkeep.
Shopkeep?
He is convinced of someone to investigate.
Wait, you have the shopkeep on there?
Mysterious teleporting shop. Who knows what he's been selling? Could destabilize local economy. Moreover, has already caused issues. Jellyfish Man was not always that way.
But you're also associating him, or at least in this context, putting him alongside. She points to the Sidereal, Sozin, and the Dark Lunar cast. With them.
Do you think it is egregious? No, I don't.
Who knows? Perhaps you know something I don't. Which, considering how much you are able to pry into people's heads, that's you may actually know a lot that I don't.
Not pry into heads, pick up on subtle clues. Body language, facial expressions, recent tracks.
By the way, you're a bit too damn good at it.
He seems to be uncomfortable asking this as he's forcing the question out of his
Mhm.
mouth. Do you know of anyone else?
Gavel does a bit of a scan over the room and kind of looks and kind of gives Relentless Argent Mist a bit of a side eye. Mayhaps it...
She is currently in the middle of the match with Unbreakable
Okay.
Chitin.
Oh, okay, that match is going on. Although it
Let's
might
go.
be my lack of understanding of how do I phrase this properly? What type of what is
She's an alchemical.
Thank you. It could be due to my lack of understanding of alchemicals, but from what I've heard, she is able to perfectly copy techniques. Don't know if that would be of interest to your particular kind of investigating, but might be something to keep in mind.
He puts a side pin on her next to Sozin, and then connects Sozin to every single other dot on the map. Hunch. Nothing specific yet, but just hunch. Sozin, cataract of keys is conspicuous lack of information when I try and look into them, which has never happened to me before. Ever. Too good at hiding information about self.
Well,
Absence of information is in and of itself information.
well, considering they have a full thing of armor, it's a bit hard to judge any body language now, isn't it?
Perhaps. With those die rolls before, the problem with Ram's copying abilities is that they need supernatural abilities to copy.
Oh.
So, Unbreakable Chitin is actually holding way better on his own than he normally
Oh,
would
let's
be.
go.
They are currently locked in a struggle of wrestling against each other.
Oh yeah, it's a grapple struggle. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a grapple struggle right now. She's gonna start tapping into her excellencies now to try and get a hold over of him.
Oh boy.
And he's gonna start using the enhanced die pool you gave him.
Wrestling.
Please be good. Please be kind. That is 5 successes. Oh, excuse me. For 3 successes.
And now for him.
Please be good. Full of grace. That's 8. That's 8.
Is your fucking henchman gonna outmuscle the
Please!
I've been foreshadowing.
Please!
Kill.
Let my
Destroy.
beetle man kill this robot. Or at least beat this robot.
This is not how I expected things to go.
Please.
Brainbuster!
He has dominance in the grapple, is what I really says. He has her
Oh
pinned
my
and
goodness.
is going for a pin.
Yes!
2! 2.5!
Brainbuster!
Okay, so he has dominance in the grapple. She's gonna make a roll to try and escape.
That. Oh wait, no, that was the. Wait, no, was that a new roll? That was.
That was
Okay,
a new
11
roll.
successes. Let's go, Chitin.
You know in Prototype when you explode into the spike
Of course.
ball? That's what she
Oh
does!
no!
She appears to be sacrificing some of her own physical health and integrity. When she reforms, she is damaged by lack of steel being in there.
Goodness.
She is using the spike ball attack. Chitin isn't dead, but he is...
5.
There are wounds poking through his body, and it pierced his unbreakable, quote-unquote, unbreakable exoskeleton.
Yep. Oh no, not my boy.
No, if you hadn't given him those boosted die pulls, he would
Yeah,
have just died.
I believe it.
You fight well. You wish to keep going? He staggers back to his feet. Puts his fists up.
Lythander just stares into the arena and yells, "Don't you dare do that, and that's an order!"
Make a presence roll. Any attribute?
Oh, let's see.
Yes.
Fortitude? For
Presence
Yeah.
is usually
over
my
the
thing,
crowd.
so this will be interesting.
Oh, my presence is pretty bad.
Convincing him to stand down in a self-destructive action. In this.
2 successes.
Oh.
I'll give you a stunt given your past backstory with this tribe I've established.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, that just... If it were coming
5.
from anyone else, he would not be listening, but given this came from the reincarnation of Invincible Moonsilver Carapace, which I think might also be the same name as the Charm, but anyways, he actually does flop down, and she nods. Better to win and fight another day. That was a good battle. And the winner is Ram!
I kind of feel bad because I think they could have won if I wasn't dumb. And
This was Ram breaking out her desperation move as a note.
That was, I would have, what I'm imagining anyway, it was her quintessential move.
where was why can't I remember Gavel? Where was what was
Gavel has been
going
talking
to
with
do?
the unblinking eye. Well, yeah, she
And
probably
not
hasn't been.
noticing.
Gavel probably hasn't been noticing the outcomes of the fights. She's been a bit busy looking at the the psycho board.
It's probably hard to miss the spike ball. I will
Yeah,
note
that part will probably get her attention, but once she understands, oh, okay, it's the fight going on, then she's gonna return back to unblinking.
Oh yeah, by the time do I have to ask, do the words heart eater come up at all?
Wait, say again?
Does mention of the economy come up?
That depends on what Unblinking Eye says. But if
He did ask if there was anyone else in the area you would know about worth
then
investigating.
yeah, Gavel's gonna bring up the economy / the heart. Hold on, I always have it in my notes. The Heart Eater.
The economy.
Yes, that's the name it's going as.
Heard that name before. Where have I heard that name before?
Do they commit to any actions?
No. He puts it on the board. Taps several times. Deep in the annals. Former chosen of Aurora. You can see his anima start to go off as he's flickering through his memory archives right now and spending essence in order to dredge this information up from God's nowhere. Maybe biggest threat here in hindsight. We'll focus future investigations to this individual. Any agents present you know of?
Any agents present? We know any?
You know some
I was
former
about to
agents?
say, and that's what I'm looking at on my notes. Well, a couple of my soldiers were previously possessed, or overridden, depending on what terminology you want to use, by the economy. That would be...
He actually pauses. Sources I consulted say control was unbreakable. High possibility sources were written by biased, overly complimentary of Heart Eater's prowess. Could be past entity, more than one. Likewise in other sections of creation, though. Hopefully only Heart Eater and Dreaming Sea. Hopefully.
Indeed, but yes, as to the claims of having an unbreakable connection, well, you can thank... Points over to Lythander / Leon. That's one, right there.
Do I notice them? No. Do I look? Do I see them talking about me?
Yeah.
I wave.
No reaction
wave
from
hi.
I.
No,
Gavel makes a hand sign to focus. Yes, to Lythander / Leon.
I just nod my head.
You just tap your. She just taps. He just taps her head repeatedly, like. What are you doing? Get in the game. Get your head in the game.
Okay.
Just vibing.
All right.
What?
So anything else?
Yeah, there are a few miscellaneous matches I'm going to skip over because this is like a 32 bracket competition. You don't want to hear every single match. So we are just going to skip to round 2 after everyone has had time to go back and rest a day and everyone's wounds and moat pools are back to normal.
Alright, let me put mine back to normal.
Gavel, make a fortitude plus
Oh
integrity
boy,
roll.
love this. Alright. Fortitude plus integrity. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 dice. Let's go. 40.
Does my anima start at 0?
2
Yes.
successes.
Okay, good. Let
me see how this Sidereal charm works.
Oh boy.
No. No, he just makes a roll. My mistake. Let's see if what's your resolve?
My resolve is 3.
He's not going to be spending a mode. He already spends a mode to activate it anyway, so. No, not D20. Hey, Gavel, what language have you been speaking this whole time?
Common. Or whatever the equivalent of common is.
River speak.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Not anymore.
Oh, lovely.
Abandoned words curse. The Sidereal knots her target's tongue with the threads of fate. Make a force plus presence or performance roll against the target's resolve. If successful, the Sidereal strips them of the ability to speak a chosen language until the end of the story, or up to 1 year of downtime, whichever is longer.
Oh my goodness sakes.
Non-trivial targets can make a difficulty 5 finesse plus integrity roll at the end of each scene to recover a lost
Well,
language.
I certainly didn't accomplish that.
So who's the first person you try to talk to in the morning?
That would probably be whoever I see first thing in the morning. So it will either be Adam
Okay, you're just
that
making
will either be Adam / Aura, or that will be Lythander / Leon.
As the Tasmanian tiger noises at them.
Oh boy.
I punch Gavel in the face using my curse breaker.
Alright, make a roll for that. Alright, before you do that, Alatos, can I get a vocal rendition of Taz the Tasmanian Gavel?
Hold on, let me remind myself real quick. Taz the... You can use this as like a whatever,
Yeah, force plus sagacity for your roll with that.
Taz the Tasmanian Devil noise.
You said force plus sagacity?
Yeah.
Can I get a stunt that as soon as I hear Gavel speaking garble, I just whip around and punch them in the face?
That's incredibly funny.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Do you still want that noise real quick?
Alright, so... And I'm going to proc a mote to give me an excellency.
Excellency,
suggestion,
sure,
so
sure.
I will be at.
I'm not gonna try to do that in a female
Adam
British
sees all.
voice audience, so don't bother asking.
So that's going to be...
No, please try.
13. So,
Aura
15.
sees all of this.
Okay.
So let me...
No words. Should have said the poet. Yeah, that curse is
Oh,
gone.
thank goodness.
So the second that this happens, like Gavel, before you even understand what's happening, Lythander just strikes you in the face, and as you're reeling on the ground, out from underneath your tongue comes a second tongue, and that tongue grows arms and legs.
Fucking shit! Ow! First thing in the morning?
Yeah, your language is back, by the way. The curse is gone.
Wait, did Gavel even notice what was happening?
No, not at all.
I just look
Spirit.
alarmed and point at the tongue on the ground.
Does Gavel
Before you
see?
hit me,
Spirit.
Gavel, before you hit me, I need you to take a look at that.
Does Gavel see the second tongue? She's gonna
Yes.
try and crush it.
Don't do that. That's my
Okay,
role.
go ahead and make a force plus close
All
combat
right.
roll.
It's a talking head.
I'm going
Force,
to jump
1,
in front
2, 3,
to
4,
protect it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
I'm going to kick Lythander out of the way before he jumps in front.
Yes. That is
I'm going
5
to keep-
successes.
Gavel, you want to use Spirit Slaying Stance to kill it
No,
forever?
I would like to jump in front of this hit.
I'm going to use a charm spirit slay.
I will jump in front of this hit.
Okay, Lythander, make a attribute plus athletics roll to get in front of their
Gavel will
time.
spend 1 mode first thing in the morning for spirit slaying stance to kill this thing forever. I don't think that gives me any
4.
other successful dice things. Let me look.
Lythander, you're just a hair too slow. Mommy?
I
Crush!
was about to say, just insert Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, pulling out the spine and crushing it in the hand.
Yeah, that's what this
Yeah.
looks like.
Killed me! Good.
Hates curses.
Let me just show you what I thought, what this thing was to me, and why I'm sad that you killed it. And me
Okay.
posting it in general.
Alright, this might show up in the video too then. Yes, that's exactly what it looked like, but with arms
That's
and legs.
funny.
Look at that attack on that.
I bet the Gavel...
That one tribute monster.
Yeah. Gavel, you don't even know what curse that was, but as I should note.
I'm sure she doesn't, but she knows it's evil and she doesn't like it, so she's going to kill it.
By the way, I should roll to see if he manages to affect the other guy with the same curse.
Oh boy.
No, he rolled under his resolve!
Nice.
Oh man, why is this card $8? It's literally bad.
Draw 2.
I know, but you need.
It's at this point you hear rapid stamping as you see Unblinking Eye's iconic anima display of the eyeball, the white light with red bloodshot eye ribbing. He steps upward to the inn and is waiting in the lobby. And as soon as you get down there, he's onto us. That was him.
What do you mean?
The Sidereal
Well, yeah.
attempted to remove language.
Gavel looks over to Lythander. Is that why you punched me?
Lythander's just sitting there.
I'll
Tears
take
in
that
his
as a
eyes.
yes. I'll take that as a yes. Okay, so we know then that they are in our general vicinity then. Or at least as far as our home base, Gavel says in air quotes, of operations.
Moreover, they have some way of watching us.
Also true.
Would not... Unsure if they are physically present in space. Was your dog there?
Hopkins, he's always there. Or he's always with me.
Yeah, he points at the dog. Hellhound would have sensed if he was there, most likely.
Funny dog.
Hopkins is best with celestial magic, but yes. Hopkins, she says as she gives Hopkins a little pet on the head, is good at sniffing out all sorts of ne'er-do-wellings.
Best guess would be sorceress magic, then. Unaspected to the auspices of heaven would slip under Hound's nose. Coin of far-seeing. Most common version of spell.
Coin?
Lythander looks over to his little coin gremlins. What do you think of this?
Sounds like bullshit, boss. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Gavel's going to give a side eye at the little coins, the little coin curses.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just Mario and Luigi noises.
Yeah.
No, it's Glap from Smiling Friends. One of the
Oh, that as
misfits.
well.
Do you think it could be those two things?
What are the...
They're curses. Or at least curses made into a slightly physical manifestation, thanks to Lythander over here.
Oh, first thing in the morning.
Moon magic, understand, typically have heard of warnings being able to do something similar, though typically with wild mutations or luckily expansion of other abilities in the tree. Takes a deep breath, readjusts his turban. Will keep an eye out. As am no longer in tournaments, will be able to leave and do investigation on my own.
I was about to say...
Do you wish to come with?
I think due to your particular developments, it may be better if you are able to... You might have a better eye at finding such things.
Do you wish to come with?
I might as well, since I'm not in the tournament either, and unfortunately, dear Chitin is also out of the tournament.
Chitin is currently in sick bay.
Yep.
Getting multiple wounds stitched
Oh
shut.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was he was having first base contact with a fucking
Exalt.
ball of spikes from Super Mario.
Yeah, he legit could have died if it weren't for underling promoting
Thank
practice.
goodness.
Indoor
Yes, I saved
Lythander
him.
yelling at him to
Poor
stop.
boy.
That as well, yes.
Rex, how could you put this poor bug gentleman in such a predicament?
I'm sorry, that's what it says on his intimacy sheet.
That's fair.
Okay, so We should have time for one round of fights tonight, given how fast the last one went with Medi.
Indeed.
And that was without a player new to the system too.
Mhm.
So,
while you...
Aura's
Oh,
yawning.
sorry.
Aura comes in yawning like to meet you guys because she hasn't really seen you.
you missed the whole
like,
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I missed the whole thing. I was like, "What's the all the yawn?" I was hearing mumbo jumbo all day.
How you
Oh.
know shit on our doorstep again?
Are we getting sabotaged first thing in the morning?
It seems I was, yes.
welcome.
Jeez Louise.
Yes, thank you, Lythander, for... Never mind, it's
What
fine.
are you going to say?
But we took... Nothing at all, but we took care of the issue now.
And yeah, Adam is just trying to sort of piece things together. Seems like there's a lot of people in this. There's a lot of people in the tournament with dubious motivations. The doppelganger, Ram, the whole thing with Sozin and all that.
Let us forget our enemy turned slightly less enemy.
Right. That's true.
It's,
Who am I up against?
but it seems that we may have to be doing a bit of splitting up, at least for now.
Sounds good to me, boss.
Yes. I expect you two to do well in the
Where
tournament.
You think you're going?
I'm going with Unblinking Knife to do some investigating at this Sidereal.
Oh,
Business.
actually, I hand Gavel the doorknob. If you find anything very important,
What the fuck is
against
this?
any door about the Sidereal, if it's a Venus aspect at least, while I'm in here. Oh yes, I traded this for this. I pull out the blow dart. I pull out the straw.
Okay, good. I was thinking you stole this from the hotel.
when was
and
the
like,
last time
are you
I
gonna
ever
get us in trouble
got-
again?
Versus when was the last time you've gotten me in trouble?
Adam remembers the whole thing with the lady. in the boat.
Gavel lowers her eyelids slightly at Lythander.
Look into your heart. You know it to be true.
Yeah, we just look at Lythander and then look at each other and then look back at Lythander, just like deadpan.
Nonetheless, so what? This doorknob. What does
So,
it do again?
If you find anything about a Venus Sidereal, anything juicy information about the cult that he has going around him, I need you to go and tell the shopkeeper about it. I know it was my deal with him, but if I'm stuck here and you're going out, granted, I could go with you.
That doesn't answer my question about the
I
fucking
just told you,
doorknob.
Put the doorknob to any door, and you open it, and it transports you to a shop.
To the shopkeep that you got this from.
Yes.
I don't know how you come across these things. I really don't, but that's fine. I'll keep...
You know, that shop that I went to that I saw my long-lost wife husband.
I'm aware, but it still is miraculous that you come across these things in the first place. But nonetheless, I will do as such. If me and Unblinking here come across any interesting business about a Venus
But
aspect
if-
Sidereal.
And if anything, Pedro, do you mind following them along for a little bit? And if anything goes awry, you come and run to us.
That's what Pedro sounds like. Yeah, you tell him, Pedro.
Yeah, thank you, Pedro.
Okay, so let's roll join battle.
All right, you do that.
We've been going pretty
I'm
long.
gonna quickly get my thing of eggnog. I'll be right back in like less than half a minute.
That's fair. You're not going to be doing any rolls for at least a half
Yep.
hour.
Okay,
Alright, so
I'm rolling.
So I am joining battle.
Yep.
Alright.
This first roll, Chills, is going to be for your combat, whoever will reveal once the match starts.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and activate and put up a moat for Blossom of Inevitable Demise.
Okay.
To roll on join battle to get it. Finesse. I add automatic successes to the join battle equal to my either finesse or ranged combat, whichever is lower. So 3 automatic successes. What am I rolling for join battle again?
Anything you would be using to get ready for a fight. In your case, probably some ranged combat roll.
All right, that does it.
So, I'm going to activate Spirit Cutting Glance to see some.
By the way, I just
realized.
realized.
You don't see any ghosts in the arena. You do see a projection of Sky Sundering Shadow just kind of hovering above the whole field watching.
So, I'm trying to do this so I can Gatekeeper Wisdom to Will.
Not quite. I'll allow it, given that you now know that she's here. She's just watching.
Isn't that the person?
If you actually look... that is the Abyssal.
Yes.
And then I'm going to grab my shovel
She tried to steal our crap.
and just shove it in the ground as hard as possible.
And then it is at this moment that Adam realizes he has no idea that Aura realizes that he has no idea who they're fighting.
They're just fighting someone known only as, no, let me think of a good name, 1 second.
Bronston
The Mountain.
McJohnson of the Johnson family of Monston.
Their handle was only marked as the Courier.
I thought it was going to say it was the Mountain.
He signed up as the Courier.
He has 3...
Alright, what was that roll for, Lythander?
Oh, that
I don't know
was
what a courier is.
Okay, so unfortunately the Yaku man moves before you.
I'm gonna get my butt kicked.
The courier.
So in this case, how this manifests is, Yakumen crashes through another window.
Why don't you stop
God
doing
damn it,
that?
again?
I've heard you don't know about the rules of mahjong. It's a great game. Let me explain it to you. This is the only way this running gag would culminate, is of me using the mahjong superhero from another game to teach Korak how to play mahjong.
Yeah, because he sure ain't going to learn by himself.
going to
complete
make
the
a-
Yakuza plate.
Yeah,
He's not going to be able to
let's be
complete
real
the
here.
Yakuza side
Yakuza
quest.
is cheating all the time because I read it and it's like, okay, I could grab these and then I can do this, and then when I grab them and the game's like, Rio, and I'm like, what?
I will be making shoutouts for, The Moose is Loose for their conversion of Dreaming Pearl Courtesan style for Exalted Essence, and an additional shout out to, Sirs from the Exalted Discords for what's about to happen in Adam's version of the fight.
By the way, the courier, that name is familiar to me. I remember somebody...
It's not a Fallout
in
New
the
Vegas
tryout.
reference, actually.
No, I know. I'm just not the player character remembers from the tryouts, right? I think that was the man who has like the luck ability.
You're thinking of Willow Spectre.
Then who am I thinking? Who the heck is this guy?
Well, you'll see. Maybe we'll figure it out in a moment. We'll see. So, Adam goes first then.
Let's go.
I do go first.
The system is Adam, Yakuman, Lythander, Courier.
By the way, what does this guy look like? What does this individual look like?
Oh wait, no. Courier had 4 successes, so it's Adam, Yakuman, Courier, Lythander. He just looks like a guy.
Okay.
He just
some
looks like a
info
normal
guy.
dock worker. He's wearing the martial arts robes a lot of the dock workers were, because that's the craze right now, but he's just dressed like a normal dude. He doesn't even seem to be having an anime going. He's just holding a sword.
Some man.avi.
Some man got through the first round of the tournament by fighting some other man. Or maybe.
He's bald.
He is bald, yes. He is 7th genman.
Uh-oh.
Okay, he has been made bald in his shame. All right. Let's give it an old. Let's give it a fair shake here. I'm gonna start by immediately turning on streaming arrow stance.
Okay.
And let me see here. Streaming arrow stance. What else can I do? I can sit here and oh yeah. Streaming arrow stance and then moving away 1 range band.
Okay. Just testing just testing whatever this guy is. Because he just seems to be a guy.
This is my go-to like round start option. I just shore up my defense and wait for the guy to make a move.
Okay. Next up is the Yaku man. As she approaches you, I'm just gonna go pull up a list of mahjong rules. Mahjong is a popular game played with sets of tiles. Like many popular games, Mahjong has many regional variants, from the Chinese prevailing win system to American Mahjong with special bingo-like scoring cards. Read on to learn how to play Mahjong using games, basic rules and strategies, which are the same across most of the variants. She says, reading aloud from a pamphlet.
Oh my goodness.
She is doing a performance-based build power action.
Oh my goodness.
By annoying Lythander.
And reading Lythander.
With Mahjong rules.
Lythander just looks at her and says, I'll blow you away like the 4 great winds.
And yet a fart moves you across the beach! Scotty! They gain 1 power. Alright, next up is, Courier.
Howdy, cat. Howdy, stranger.
He looks you dead in the eye and smiles. Ah, it's you. You took some assets from me. I've been looking forward to pay you back with interest.
Nah, I don't recall taking without paying back, sir. Matter of fact, I've been stolen from before. And if it's taken you want, you're gonna have to do it by force.
You took my property, and I'll take a pound of flesh.
Property? Doesn't ring a bell.
Pawn promotes queen, I think is the name of this charm that the Heart Eater is using. No, wait, it's Heart Eaten Avatar. The hollow souls of the Heart Eater pawns are prismed to reflect the Aurora's sickly light. He's able to use his charms through this guy now.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah?
Oh, he's just like a possessed guy. Okay.
And he is flurrying that with something else horrible.
Oh yeah, we can do that shit. I forgot about flurry.
His entire body shudders, and then parts of his skin. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Can I retroactively flurry with Oh yeah, I'm gonna retroactively flurry a
All out for now. I'll have to look at the rules going forward.
I believe it is, yeah, righteous devil form.
Allow it for now, we'll have to look at it again in the future.
Yeah.
He flurries this, and then his skin starts to calcify. His skin turns to a glistening, beautiful, and a very eerie annihilation shimmer sense of just sparkling opal. His hands extend out into claws, and his face just morphs into a horrifying, like a lion guardian snarl. Beautiful monster transformation is active, which is it's the Heart Eater version of Deadly Beastfolk transformation.
Right.
Correct. This is a version of a lunar charm.
Okay.
So he gets 1 bonus die to all rolls. All of his unarmed attacks are heavy weapons. His soak and hardness is up by 1. And he adds 3 bonus dice to feats of strength, but his defense is down by 1.
Oh, he went to frenzy. Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
I was pretty sure you could only do that if you took damage.
to go into that form.
That's a different charm.
Yeah, that's a different one. Yeah.
Right.
All right, next up, Lythander.
Huh. Just trying to think.
They're still going with the mahjong rule set, by the way.
I am going to tap my finger to my head and recite every known rule of mahjong back to them with extreme detail of every variant that Lythander has read.
Well, I thought you said Lythander didn't know mahjong.
That was a ruse.
I see. I'll allow it. What is this action?
To try to
you're
build
doing?
world by breaking their concentration by knowing more about mahjong to them.
Oh my goodness.
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
I would like to flourish it too with doing performances
Take a.
to make it a performance.
Yeah, go ahead and take a stunt too.
Yeah.
Wait, is this build will or build power?
I'm gonna make this build power actually.
Yeah, because you need sagacity for build will, and you need power anyway.
I almost hit 100.
You can also activate greatness, and you can also flurry it with greatness inspiring aura if you want. That decreases the die pool by 3, but it gives you 2 auto successes.
You know what? That might actually be pretty okay. Yeah, that is a good idea. I am going to put on Greatness of Inspiring Aura, which is committing 1 mote. So I've used 2 motes today. Question, did I get the mote back from punching?
Yeah, it's been a couple
okay,
hours since that happened.
That's what I thought. 7 successes.
You gain 4 power.
Okay. And that...
Wait, no, if it's... Yeah, 4 power.
Alright, it's 1... Well, I would have gained 1 for meeting 3. 2... Alright, 2.
Wait, that's not counting the 5 auto... Sorry, the 2 auto successes.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, that's why I said it was... Give me 1 second, I have too many tabs.
Yeah, 5 power.
Open. That's why I said 7 successes, because I got 2.
So yeah, 7 successes would give you 4 power.
Well,
Okay,
wouldn't it give me 5 because 3 would meet it, and every power over that gives you 1? No,
Okay,
no,
yeah,
no.
sure.
I'm not trying to cheese the system here. Like, I'm just trying to do math in my head. I had there because 7 minus 4 is going to be 3, but if 3 is equal to, if I just need the 3 to hit it, wouldn't it be 5 then? But, or is it like meeting it gives me 0?
Meaning it gives you 1 and every over
Right,
is
so
another
yeah,
1.
so that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5.
Alright, so yeah, you are now reading out rules faster than they are, throwing them off their game.
And then I will.
You hear people start jeering, "Get to the punching!"
Don't they know what I did?
Get to the flesh melting!
Okay, good. They do know what I do.
Alright, it's top of the new round. Look, we'll check in with Gavel after a few rounds of combat.
Indeed.
Aura.
All right. All right. So we got our two of our commits. We're pretty good. Got our defense up. Got our aim is gonna get better. I'm gonna step in. We're gonna move reflexively. 1 range band, get closer, and we're going to make a withering attack.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna make our withering attack. Use our ranged combat excellency to give ourselves way too many fucking things. This should be 16 d10s. Pretty good. All Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
this
it'd be scary if combat was what the Heart Eater wanted out of this fight.
true.
It's not. Smile.
Guess I better finish it quick.
One,
One,
Two.
two,
2 successes.
two.
Ouch.
Really?
Unfortunately, he has a defense of 4 right now. So even with the accuracy. Wait, hang on. How much accuracy do you have?
Oh wait, 2.
Then you just
Then
barely hit.
All right, so
So you get
4,
your overwhelm.
Yeah, we're gonna get 4 power, and then I'm going to This is an interesting one. I'm gonna flurry. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm gonna need to. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and flurry a burning judgment halo to create my little bonfire here,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
All right, up to the Yakuman. After a while, she just sputters and it's like, okay, throwing that out the window. I forgot what the rest of Shifu said I was supposed to say in situations like this, so I'm just gonna go slip into my MA form now. Her entire body seems like it's made of liquid for a moment, and then she's just, all of a sudden her posture completely changes, and she is like very prim and proper, stick up her ass, and standing like she's at a ballroom, very relaxed and ready to dance. Dreaming Pearl Courtesan form has been activated. And she is going to flurry this with a withering attack. Because now she can make melee attacks out to short range by shooting mahjong tiles out at you.
Nice.
And this is with the artifact tag, I should note.
That sounds evil. Yeah.
What, the mahjong tile attack?
4.
What's your defense? She gets it with her overwhelm. She gets it with her accuracy because it's a light weapon. So she gets her overwhelm of 3.
3?
It's an artifact weapon now. Because it's Dreaming Pearl Courtesan style. It smacks you right in the face as you're charging magic. And you just hear her say, "Wrong!" Leaves a very comical welt on
Like
your
that
forehead.
just looks and blinks.
What's wrong? You said you know the rules. Go play a hand. Put a tile in.
Do I now have the artifact mahjong tile that was thrown?
Oh, but that'd be really... you do, yeah, but you would need to attune to it. And she has like 43 more of them.
Lythander just looks at her and says, "Yakuman, set up a table, and we'll see who wins."
Cutting from that dramatic statement over to the Heart Eater, his pawn. What does he need to roll for this, Adam?
Hold on.
Laura?
I forget. Let me check.
What's
You
your
mean
roll
the...
Yeah, for the defense against the hazard.
That's at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. This is, let me see. There's a duration of 3 rounds. Has a difficulty equal to my force, so 4. Has to make a... I guess. It just says it has a difficulty equal to the Exalt's force.
Okay, so he's gonna do something really fucking sinister here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's true of everything he does. He's arguably one of the most evil characters I have planned out for this setting. Okay, that's the other charm I'm thinking of right now, so... Just quickly scrolling through what he's capable of in this homebrew PDF. Okay, yeah, he's gonna flurry, Yeah, he is going to flurry an attack and a social action against you.
Okay.
He's using his pools for this right now, so... The attack is only going to... Normally the attack would be using his worst pool, which is 6 dice. Because he is not a direct fighter at all. However,
I imagined.
I'm actually changing things rather than switching stuff. Rather than doing this social action right now, he's using Cage Soul Union. So if the dice pool of the character he's possessing is higher than what his action would be, combat, he could use his dice pool instead.
Cool.
So now he's using this normal die pool just for a withering attack.
Okay.
And he is flurrying to do this, so it will be lower die than usual.
He misses.
As he's trying to punch you with his arm made of crystal.
Yeah, he misses.
Does he?
Yes.
He has accuracy 1, so 4.
My defense is 5. With concealment, by the way.
I see, in that case he does miss.
Plus
then.
concealment. Yeah.
Although you can definitely tell, even as he's swinging to you, he is pulling some kind of moves. You see the spectral outline tethering over him like a stand that's controlling him.
Right.
Just jerking his muscles around forcibly. And it's sinking deeper in.
Did you put him into close range with me?
I did, yes.
Alright.
And now he's doing that roll.
Okay. Social roll with flurry. Jesus.
Oh, no, not the social roll. That's his defense against the hazard roll.
Oh, yeah, no. He clears it. No problem.
Yeah, it turns out it's hard to burn rock.
True.
Which is what this guy's skin is right now. He is just standing there in the fire, arms crossed after he takes a swing and misses after you
Rex.
block it with the gun, Resident Evil 4 remake style.
Nice. Rex, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is there such a thing as knockback in this system?
Yes, you could do a push gambit. Or a knockback gambit. Let me pull up the cheat sheet. It is in there.
Second question. Does this tournament have a ring out rule?
It does.
Good to know. Let me put him where I want him.
He has spent 3 motes so far. He has 7 left to work with.
What would push be?
Knockback is it? It is a cost 4, pushes you 1 range band away in defense, -1 per extra successes. I'll say that the center of the ring is medium range, out from everywhere else.
So what would I have to do to push him out of the ring?
You would need to succeed at 2 push gambits.
What rolls are these?
Difficulty 4, and it would cost 4 power.
Okay, damn. Then I gotta build power.
All right, next up, Lythander.
Alrighty.
Although one thing I will say, before Lythander goes, is that you can tell he's definitely gearing up and getting the words to say something truly fucking horrible to you. Like, he is looking you over, judging your every action, your every weakness, gathering every bit of information he can, looking you over. This is someone doing a Sherlock scan in his mind just from how rapidly they're moving and calculating. He is doing the work. Lythander,
I am
you're up.
going to commit another mote to get Shatterhand's casting out. I am
Okay.
going to go in and swing with... Wait, is casting that a free action?
It is an action you could flurry it with, and now you can flurry it with
Well,
no
yeah,
penalty
to build
because of the
will.
ability. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to build will. I'm not sure how I want to, though. Just trying to think of a good way to build will here. I know. I'm going to grab the mahjong tile, say its piece, and say, "Are you sure this was a good piece to throw away? You don't know what my hand carries."
Nice.
I just need to... So, I'm just gonna ask here, what attribute do you want me to use for that?
What are you trying to do
Build
here? Let's say that this is a fortitude plus sagacity in terms of finding out a way through all the weird hooting and hollering and common rider nonsense they're yelling at you about justice.
3 successes.
One will. You do get the one will from Gatekeeper's Wisdom, though, as you just see Sky Sundering Shadow up there with a tub of
Oh, wait, I
popcorn.
get another will for that, too?
2 will from the, that's
Yeah,
from
so-
your...
yeah,
that can be banked
so,
from your initiation
yeah, that's
ritual.
why I was... Man, I'm not doing well. Oof. I mean, I guess that is my turn.
Okay. Alright, next up is Adam,
me?
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, Aura. Okay. So we're gonna preserve our moats real quick. Gonna grab back another one. We didn't commit yet. We're gonna go ahead and flurry a withering attack. Or actually, we're just gonna do a withering. We're just gonna aim, and then do a withering attack because this guy's already in close range. So we're gonna get the +3 boost from Righteous Devil Style, as well as the the Excellency bonus, +4. That's 19 D10. Oh yeah, that does it. 7 successes. Get some building power in there.
And defense 4, so go ahead and take 4 power, I think.
Back to 4 power.
Are you just pistol whipping him now that he's in close range?
More or less, yeah. Just trying to get a read on this guy.
Yeah, after doing the Leon Scott Kennedy block, you're just smacking him over the face with your gun.
If you got complaints with your service, talk it over with your insurance provider.
Oh, I'll like tearing you apart.
Good luck with that. I'm slippery.
I never said with this. It's Yaku Man's turn now. Hello, it's me again. Looks at the other 43 muscle pals. Oh, you're right, that may have been a suboptimal play. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, evildoer, but there are 4 cards where that came from. She spends a mote on step 1 to activate Elegant Weapon Repertoire. She is using a ready weapon action to swap the tag out on these mahjong tiles for a new tag of her choice. She could give her fucking throwing tiles any tag she wants. In this case, she is going to be going with Shield.
Nice.
All of a sudden, the mahjong tiles grow.
Nice.
Like, to the point they could count as a buckler on the size of her hand. They are now, like, fucking the size of a football. And she is going to... And because of the terrestrial tag, she's an exigent. This will deal +1 extra damage on an attack, which negates the downside of the shield tag. And she's going to flurry this with another attack against you. No, not 66, 60, 10. There we are. What's your defense
4.
again? Alright, yeah, she gains another 3 power. She's now at 6. As this time, she smacks you right in the junk with a oversized mahjong tile.
Why did Leon have to have one big one?
Ouch.
You're not shapeshifted into him, though. You're just made up as him. So this is yours.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is, the Heart Eater. He's not gonna be attacking. He looks
That's
at...
fine.
He looks at Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, at Aura.
Yeah.
Wandering gunman with a pocket full of gold and stake in the Golden Hawk business. You got no clue who really owns that, do you? That's me. Everything your life is, I own. Doesn't matter if you beat this pawn here or now. I'll still be still in the background, beating you in the way that matters. You can't touch me. And I'll take my pound of flesh out against everything you own. This is a intimidate action.
All right. What does this count as?
This is social influence.
Okay. What are we doing here?
He is rolling against your resolve.
All right. Here's what's gonna happen, Rex.
Okay. With 8
Spend
successes.
2 motes reflect spirit maintaining maneuver.
Yo!
Spend 2 motes reflexively on step 4 to cause an influence action to automatically fail, as though the target had not achieved enough successes to overcome the resolve. Read intentions may not be contested with this charm. Only once per session.
Okay. In that case, what he was going to try and do was he's trying to crush your spirit, essentially, in terms of the hooks he has into the Golden Hawk industry are further than you thought, maybe, and he was threatening your entire line of work and everyone you've ever worked with, essentially trying to get to you through your loved ones and coworkers and etc. How do you completely deflect that?
You know, back in that day, all I was concerned with was a way to get and to shake everything off. Get back through. Get the money quicker. Make sure that we could prosper. That's all that mattered. So nothing else I did really felt like it was that big of a sacrifice. That was then. These days, I'm a free bird. And here's the thing about free birds. We don't give a damn how much blue blood's on a mice's veins. We just go for the kill shot. I don't give a damn how far you run. I don't give a damn how many roots you got pulled under my business. I'm a free bird. And I'll keep coming back to kick your ass over and over again for the rest of my life if it's what it takes. Get that through your dumbass thick skull, whippersnapper.
He actually does see the frown ever so slightly. The former smug grin turns into a sneer.
Okay.
Should have known it, Sun King. Of course, no ordinary person would be able to shrug off my ability to pawn you then and there. Well then,
That's
I have no-
That's X, Sun King. I'm retired.
I have no objection to sacrificing a pawn on the board. I could always just get another. Let's see if I could do any lasting damage in the interim, though.
Adam kicks him in the face.
Alright, we will save that for the next step of combat.
Yeah.
Lythander. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab my shovel and try to build some power by smacking it while I try to build will with my hands.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. So then, let's do the attack first. Sorry, I just need to. So this is gonna be combat. 4, 2, so that's gonna be 6. I gain 1 due to overwhelm of the shovel.
That's
That is
only
an
on
attack.
attacks.
This was to build power.
Okay, only if you hit. And also there are benefits to a weapon. Oh, you know what? Since this is building power with a weapon, shovel's a light weapon, right? Okay, so that should give you at least 2 accuracy. So the 2 accuracy would mean you get at least 1 power from this.
Because what?
Go ahead with the bill below then.
Sorry, I'm just looking.
Sidereal's on Kickstarter
looking at-
now. Probably has ended. Probably Kickstarter's over by the time you hear this. Okay, gain 4 will.
Wouldn't it be 5? We literally just discussed it. If 3 is it gives you 1. Then you're 4 over.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, 5. Yeah, 5. Go ahead. Yeah,
Okay.
5.
Oh yeah, Rex, I forgot to ask you to roll for the hazard.
Okay, yeah, let me do that. What's the damage on that hazard?
3. Okay, he passed anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. Alright, so Lythander, do you want to cast that spell yet, or...
Oh, I only have 1 power.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, it's to Adam now. You could use extra will as power for that spell, though.
Alright, I got... What do I have to roll for the push, Gambit?
Spend 4 power, and then... let's say that... Are you shoving him out of the ring, like, physically, or are you blasting him out with your gun?
Yeah, blast him.
Range
Blasting.
combat plus force, then.
Okay, yeah, I'm spending 4 power. Gonna go for the excellency here. Can I aim?
No.
Yeah, that would be a little cracked, yes. How much is this? Yeah. We're fine. 14, right? 14, D10. 7S. Please? Yeah, we got it.
Okay, you push him.
I kick him in the face.
Yep, you
Yeah,
now
I just...
push. One more successful push and he'll be out of the ring.
Wait, one...
Oh,
Okay.
wait, okay, never mind. You were at the edge, okay.
I were at the edge. I literally put him toward the... I was luring him toward the edge so I could do this.
Yeah, he was too focused on taunting. He was too focused on taunting you, trying to get under your skin. Or, in reality, he was trying to pawn you. He didn't know you were an Exalt.
Shoulders straight, dumbass. And then I kick him in the back of the head.
Yeah, and then he falls out the ring.
And that's how you do it. And then I
The entire...
And then I holster my gun and I bow to the crowd.
The crowd seems oddly silent. There's something different about this guy that you can tell he's looking at the crowd and opening his mouth to make a big speech. Would you like to do anything before he tries to do that?
I jump on his fucking face.
Good call. He's gonna try and pawn more people.
Good luck speaking your bullshit with a boot in your mouth, idiot. That's all, folks. Nothing more to see here.
Time to put this asset loose, then. See you later, fuckface.
And his head droops down. The light leaves his eyes, and the crystal mutations fade to reveal bruised skin.
Oh, man. I got you banged up good, didn't you? Hey, can we get a medic for this guy?
I went to bed, and is this a fight club? Where the fuck am I?
You had a long day, sir. I'll explain it to you later.
Ow!
For now,
Are these burns? What the... Ow!
this guy's a doc. Alright, the infirmary's that way. Get yourself treated. I'll get to explaining what's going on later on. And then I hand the guy my card.
Are you sure about that?
Am I? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, he did cut the pawn connection, though the loyalty is still there, so... Although he already knows you're at the Golden Hawk, so... I guess there's no... Alright, yeah, sure. That was a DM, are you sure about that question?
Yeah, I don't quite understand, like, what would be the risk here.
You might still be connected to the Heart Eater, even if he voluntarily severed the connection to avoid getting grilled.
Yeah, but this isn't like my company's card. This is my card as an individual, as a mercenary.
Ah, okay. In that case, yeah, sure. He takes it, looks very confused, and then waddles off towards the medic tent. Incidentally, currently being headed up by the tailor from earlier, Rajiv.
One by one.
He doesn't even seem to be a particularly skilled medic. He is just sticking his hands up to the wounds and they are stitching themselves shut.
And Adam gives the guy a look without him noticing him, and he spins the barrel. He spins the embroidery of his devil caster, and he mutters silently to himself. One by one, I'll take you rats down. No matter how long it takes.
Back at the Yaku fight, Yakuman is
All right.
up with their power of 6.
I am free from the video game player, yeah!
You're free for now. You are free now!
I am.
She's just dead. She's just gonna be doing a thrown ranged attack at you, Lythander. What's your hardness is 4, I think, right?
Let me double check. Hardness is 4, yes.
Okay.
Is this to damage or is this to...
This is to damage.
Alright.
6 successes. What's your what's your soak? No, defense is 4.
Yep,
so
defense is 4,
that is
soak 2, hardness 4.
okay. The damage. These are light on damage, so
I am good
They
with
have-
that because on step 7, I'm committing a moat.
oh no, wait. For thrown, they have +1 on damage. Okay. All right. For the relentless lunar fury.
Yep. Since I am not wounded.
Okay, so
I'm good.
That's
For the rest of the
6
scene, the
plus-
Lunar reduces all wound penalties or other penalties from pain by 1 to a minimum of 0. On step 5 of a decisive attack targeting Hiroshi, may spend 1 mote per damage die.
if your soak's higher than 2, you just eat that. Actually, she didn't roll great.
My soak is 2.
Okay, she still dealt no damage.
Oh, okay.
So it just kind of smacks you in the face and leaves your ear ringing for a second. As one particularly rare mahjong tile is just landing at your feet.
Because would I be technically wounded? Like, I have to activate this when wounded.
You're not wounded, no.
Because it says, once wounded, the Lunar enters a Berserk Rage and draws power from her unending rage. Commit 1 mode on step 7.
You are not wounded, no.
So, okay. So I can't activate it then. Right? Or...
No, you can't.
Okay.
But you didn't take any damage, though.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you sure I didn't take any damage?
Reasonably sure. 6 power spent, 2 over your defense, +1 bonus damage from the weapon.
That would be 3, right?
No, it's that's damage for die rolled. And she is going, and actually no, she can't flurry it with a full defense. Never mind. Keep going.
No, like, so
Your
I
turn.
didn't... No, I need to, like, I have 4 defense, 2 soak, 4 hardness. Like, would it be under hardness that they're attacking then, or...
Wait, how do you have 2 hardness?
I have 4.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's their soak they need to overcome to deal lasting damage, and she didn't overcome your soak because of only rolling 2 success on 9 dice.
Oh. Then I will go in and I'm going to...
Just to confirm, if you're using the hybrid beast folk thing, have you used the essence disguise thing beforehand?
Yes, the flawless impenetrable
Okay, just making
disguise.
sure.
Yeah, that's been on, so I've been...
Okay.
So I'm just...
So in this case,
Okay.
if you're using that, let's just say that you grow like big ass brambles around you, like as a offensive spiked armor.
Because I would have got rid of Spirit Cunning Glance to that, which would refund me 1.
Yeah, that gives you the moat back.
So I would have 5 motes active at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to do a charge attack, since that's what our goats are normally known for.
I'll allow it. Yeah, so if this is being reflected through the dragon blood disguise,
Yeah.
let's say that you grow like huge bramble horns.
Yeah. And I'm going to do a charge. Let's see. Alright, so we are going to put the hybrid transformation on. Increase her hardness and base soak by 1 and add 3 bonus dice to performing feats of strength.
my defense does decrease by 1, but is attacking considered a feat of strength? I don't believe
No.
it does, so okay.
That's like trying to break or lift or destroy something.
Alright, so sure, that will give me 2 automatic successes to the attack. These are considered, by attacking, I'm considered a heavy weapon. And with this, let's see,
Is this a withering attack you're doing, just to check?
Yep, this is a withering attack.
Okay, just making sure. Since Adam's fight finished up, I'll do some narration for Gavel while you're calculating this. You and Unblinking Eye over the past few minutes have gone building by building with Hopkins to try and sniff this guy down. And it stops at the one at the very edge of the block. Say, coincidentally happens to be within viewing distance of the inn. Yeah, it's almost like they needed a proximity to go that curse off.
Oh, ain't that a funny coincidence?
Hopkins starts barking. He's in that building.
Indeed.
Alright, let me check what
Right,
Yaku
Gavel's
Man's
gonna check the
defense
door
is.
handle.
Yep, because
the
that'd be
actual
5
door
successes.
handle, not the one Lythander
Because I get
gave
2
her.
automatic.
Then you meet. Yep.
So I
Yeah, then
get
you
1
meet.
power then.
Yeah.
Because the overwhelm is still somehow...
Yeah, these are just 2 nerds just slugging at each other and not getting anywhere.
Well, I'm eventually getting somewhere. Eventually.
You are,
Granted,
yeah. She just has to change her tactics / build up to iconic anima.
Oh, I think I'm actually close to iconic.
Oh boy.
Because we gain 1 for each thing, right? For each spell cast.
Yeah, 1 for each mode.
Yeah, so... Oh, 1 for each mode, even if it costs 2 modes, so I'll get 2, or...
Yeah, you get 2.
Alright, so I did 1 for Spirit Cunning Glance, then I did... So I'd be at 6 anima right now.
Okay.
Alright, and...
Alright, the Yaku Man is going up. They're going to use an excellency for the ranged combat while also flurrying a full defense.
So I am charging at them, so I mean... Are they jumping back to throw?
They're jumping into the air.
Okay.
They're doing a rider kick, but it's a jump.
Okay.
They are a common rider, after all. Your defense is 4?
3.
Okay, so they get their overwhelm of 3 power, and they are in a full defense, so the defense of that weapon is added to, she gets 1 to her defense for this round.
Okay. I am going to just do a close combat, and then I am going to try to build a little bit more will.
Okay, and you can fire off the attack at the end.
So that is going to be 6 successes.
Okay, finally getting somewhere. Well, she upped her defense by 1, so you still only just meet.
Okay, so I get 1 more power. Let's see. And let me just go. Whoop, sorry. I keep on trying to get.
Yeah, it's fine. This is just a very comedy fight where neither of you are making headway, so you're just chucking mahjong tiles and hitting each other with shovels, and it's just very comedy. Much like the real Yakumen, who only ever took comedy damage.
And 5 successes on build will, which would putting me at max.
Okay, you can go ahead and fire that off if you want. It's a decisive attack. Free.
No, I am going to try to hit 1 more time to gain a little bit more power, then fire it off.
Yay!
I know that
The
is
exigent
dumb,
is current.
but I'm at 3 power, so...
Yeah, this is a newbie exigent, so they don't really have too much in the way of powers. They just had to beat a normal dude to get up here. So, meanwhile, opening the door, slow cut the panning up the stairs, going floor by floor, and we'll get to the top floor in a moment, back to the battle.
Okay.
It's Yakumon's turn.
Okay.
Oh, just let's see if there are literally any other Dreaming Pearl tricks that we could figure out for this. Yes. She is committing one mote to empower the Yaku armor and turn it into artifact armor.
Oh no. Well, good thing my thing just erases all things, I guess.
Wait, no, it's not Yaku. It's not artifact armor, it's light armor. So she now gets additional soak from it.
Okay.
So, yeah. You do another round of combat there. And, Adam will just return to, Gavel's side. Not a wound, not a scratch on him. Or rather.
Well, Gavel's not back yet, unfortunately. She's out investigating.
I guess then Aura will just remain in the sidelines.
Lythander, you're up again. Oh. She's flurrying that with a full defense, so she's focusing on. She knows you're charging up and is getting ready for that.
So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes.
On build will, okay.
No, that is for power.
Oh, 9 successes. Damn. Okay, you get 3 power.
1, 2, 3. So I am at 6 power. I am going to, she has a little bit more defense right now, right?
Yeah, she has defense 6.
Can I flurry an attack for another attack to gain power? Or do I need...
That would put you...
At -2 dice for it, right?
-3 for 2 attacks in 1 round.
Okay.
So that would be rolled for both, though. You need to declare a flurry in advance, usually.
Oh, okay. Never mind, then. Sorry about that.
Alright. It's alright. You're almost built up to the kill shot, assuming you don't botch the roll.
It's me we're talking about. I will botch the roll. Yeah, I know. Let's see.
Just make sure to turn your weapon sideways before you do it.
I'm just trying to think of what... Sorry, I'm sorry it's taking a little bit. I just want to see if I can do anything.
Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. She's falling back on her, she's falling back on her training and reading back the mahjong pamphlet to you again. As you are charging up at her. Played with a set of 144 tiles, although many regional variants admit some titles or add unique ones. In most variants, each player begins by selecting 13 tiles.
So I would have to flurry for defense then, right? I would have had to flurry to use defense, so I guess that is my full turn.
Oh, you're also doing a full defense?
Well, no, I guess I would have to flurry to do a defense, so I can't do anything else.
Yeah, okay, so she's up next. Oh, you haven't fired off the big attack yet? Alright. Guess I'll just keep hitting you with tiles then.
Well, I am pushing her.
I need to get a catchphrase down.
You do know I'm slowly attacking her out of the arena, right? Because if she wants to continue throwing, she needs to jump and or move away from me.
She's jumping again then.
Yeah, but when she falls, she should take a penalty then, since she'll be falling right in front of me unless she's jumping back.
Good point. Yeah, she's jumping straight up.
Yeah, so she should take penalties then because she's falling literally right into somebody's attack.
Yeah, I'll let her mobility penalty apply then. Or rather, you get a bonus on your attack.
Okay. I'm not trying to. I'm just looking at this.
No, I get what you're saying.
That
she missed.
Yeah, she does gain power though. She does get the overwhelm.
No, she missed.
Yeah.
No, she just missed.
You still gain overwhelm from attacking.
Oh yeah, on a miss get overwhelming power. Okay, yeah. So she still gets 3 power.
Yeah.
Just from it's a flurry of tiles, one held between each finger. It just
I'm not trying. I don't want you to cheat yourself either. That's why
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Because you let me do it, even though that's Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I appreciate it. Thank you for fair play.
Yep, I am going to.
You are dancing between. Yeah, you are dancing between the tiles as you are charging up more energy. Back to you, Phil.
All right, I'm going to fire off another attack, trying to push her out of the arena somewhat.
Okay.
So that would be 3
again.
horns. That would be 3 successes, plus you said I get a bonus from her.
Yeah, bonus dice.
Just 1? Got it. So 4 successes. So that should give me 1, or would that give me 2?
2, that's 2.
Okay. Now I'm going to fire off my attack.
Okay! Go ahead and roll a decisive attack.
5, 6, 7. I'm going to use 7 will.
Note to self, give newbie exigence more charms like players get.
8 to make it a 10. Make this a 10 power move.
Okay?
So, sorry, I'm just trying to remember how to roll this.
You might want to use an excellency for this too, just to be safe.
Yeah.
So it is
Yeah, I am going
attribute plus sagacity for the accuracy attack.
Yeah, so it's going to be 15. So that is going to be 7 for hitting.
7 against our current defense of 5.
Alright, so that's 2 extra successes, and since I used 10 power, it's going to be 12d10 then, right?
Yeah, you could also pump any unused will into it too.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I was doing to make it 10.
And since it's an artifact, you could add an additional damage if you want for that quality.
That is with just that. I didn't know about the artifact thing. So
yeah, you can add 1 more dice if you want.
Sure. So that's going to be 8 successes.
Alright, let me check what their current soak is. Soak is, it's Death of Obsidian. Is it Death of Obsidian Butterflies or the first wave?
Give me 1 second. Yeah, it is
That
going
could
to
be
Death of Obsidian Butterflies to create bad terrain for them, or difficult terrain for them.
Okay. Okay, in that case, they take, they have a soak of 6 right now because of the, Dreaming Pearl technique enhancing their
So
armor.
they take 2 damage.
Yes, they take 2 damage, but there's a lot of difficult terrain, so their acrobatics are not doing super hot anymore. Slow pan to Gavel running up more stairs, back to the fight. There seem to be more stairs than there are floors in this building. Maybe make a roll to investigate that while the Yakuman is going off. Navigate, please.
Yep, any specific things you want for that?
Force.
Navigate. Any
Just unblinking
specific
eye
attribute?
investigating the stair problem.
Force, okay.
And now for the roll for the Yakuman, as she is still building up anima and power for this.
Yes.
She is not jumping anymore. She's just standing on the ground, hucking more tiles at you. It's like, come on, get down already! I have to win this to prove myself. I just got this mask. My boss would be... Actually, no, he probably wouldn't be very disappointed if I'm fighting someone like you, but I still want to win!
Okay, is that against my defense then?
Yeah.
So that would be 3 versus 4, so that would be 2 successes.
She gets her overwhelm of 3 then, which puts her at, I believe, 6 power again.
Yeah.
Alright, you're up. And she is at anima 5. So, it's at this point that her anima is starting to go. You are seeing all sorts of masks floating up in the background. Heroes of the Yakumen of the past. Other past Yakumen, other past riders are materializing behind her.
So I am going to basic attack and gain will.
Okay.
So 3, so I will gain 1 power. Putting me back to a single power. This is going to take forever.
Gavel, you think the building is growing? But after you just run up a few more flights, unblinking eye stops you. They've run a trick on the building.
Oh boy.
It's creating space into itself.
So I will
Don't know
gain
how.
5 will.
We just have to start going through doors. Oh shit, that's a lot. That's 8 successes.
Yep.
Oh,
So I
lovely.
gain 6 will.
You could cast a spell again right now if you want.
Yeah, but waste all that power? And waste
That's
all
fair,
that
yeah.
will?
The damage roll was kind of crummy in hindsight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dealing 8 damage to deal 2 to give them -1 to their dice is,
Yeah, they do take -1 on their dice, I'll remember that.
or -2, I don't know which one it is, but depending on how much HP they have, but yeah, no, it is then their turn.
Okay. Next up, they are going to try for a decisive attack this time.
Okay.
Try and nail you between the eyes with a particularly oversized tile. Keep in mind the penalty. And an excellency again. Ooh! What's your defense again? 4?
3, because I am in rage.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. So in that case, 5 overwhelm success, and they have a damage of +1 from thrown, and they spent 6 power. So 5 plus 6 plus 1, 12. Your soak is 2, right?
My soak is 2, but I am going to be casting another or I am going to be using a... Wait, no, do I have to do this when I take damage, or can I...
When you take damage.
Alright, so yeah.
So you take 3 damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to use Shadow Yoke Fury.
Okay. Wait, Shadow Yoke Fury is a different one. You mean the rage
yeah,
one? Is what
yeah,
you mean.
sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
Rage, yeah. So I am going to... How much damage should I take? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 3 will to give myself 3 power.
Okay.
3.
You can convert will to power like that?
Yeah. It's right in the
Okay,
chart.
that's what the charm... Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, she may spend 1 mote per damage die the enemy has in their pool, which grants the lunar 1 power. Oh, wait, 1
Okay, go
mote.
ahead.
1 mote. No, not will. Not will. 1 mote. So, give me 1 second. Let me give myself back the 3 will.
Yeah, in the meantime, let me describe some more Gavel stuff to get out of something to do. When you open the entire building, every room on this floor is deserted save for 1, which appears to be a very dimly lit office with only some candles and like the ever-raining night sky to give it light.
Mm-hmm.
There's a young man there.
Or-
Appears to have what we would describe as a punkish haircut.
Okay.
Dressed in just very normal clothes, just like lower middle class of medieval style, like Mediterranean gear. He looks at you.
Okay.
All right, you caught me. I'm the Sidereal.
Roundhouse kick to the face.
Wait. Nope. Before that happens, he is rolling something with this.
Oh boy.
He is using avoiding the. Oh fuck. See, he was gonna do avoiding the truth technique, where he tells you the truth and you believe it's a lie. But unfortunately, he rolled under your resolve.
Roundhouse
So,
kick
you have-
to the face.
There is a moment where that happens, where you realize that he's using to try to use mind-affecting magic on you.
Again.
Now that you've tracked down his stronghold on creation, and he absences out again.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to...
Darn it.
I'm going to flurry and try to hit twice, I guess. By punching.
Go ahead. The minus 3
3
of that, though.
Yep, 3 successes, and 3 successes to gain back 2 power.
Go ahead. It's just going ape shit on them.
Yep, so...
He just looks kind of... More than anything, he just looks annoyed it didn't work.
And I do gain 1 mote back due to turn pass.
Yeah, alright. As he is warping out, I'm going to need you to make another Fortitude plus Integrity roll to remember what happened in this scene, Gavel.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he has that ability. Force plus integrity, you said?
That's not his ability. You're immune to his normal arcane fate. When he specifically teleports out, you need to remember.
Okay, and the attribute was force, yes?
A Fortitude plus Integrity.
Fortitude. Okay, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4d10, I will probably not remember. 2 successes.
Fuck, neither of you remember.
Yep, that seems about how
Yeah.
it goes.
Although, if you want to, you could take a hard bargain to try and remember. I would count this as social
Nah.
influence. Okay.
I do have to apologize. I forgot to get -1 due to being.
It's fine, just remember it going forward.
I will. It's just that it didn't technically matter at all because they're just gaining power. But yeah. All right.
Yeah, so memories are re-editing themselves to, you just walked into this building and you don't know why, but there's this pile of documents in front of you that that someone wasn't able to get to. All you know is that you walked in, blank space, you're suddenly at the top of this office building, empty.
Gavel will steal these documents.
Why? Why would you steal a pile of random documents you don't know about?
If she doesn't know anything about them, then she wants to read them so she can know about it. Because if she just showed up in this empty office not knowing anything, and she sees documents, she's going to take a look at them.
That's fair. For the record, he rolled 12 dice. He was supposed to beat your resolve of 3 with 12 dice.
Nope.
Back to the fight.
Okay. So what is what are they doing?
Yakuman is doing another fucking tie. Actually, you know what? No, let's say they're out of tiles for now. So they just march over to you and try and punch you in the face.
Over difficult to drain?
Look, you're right. In that case, they're gonna throw the mahjong board at you.
Okay.
Oh, that hit.
Defense of 4, right?
3.
Alright, so in that case, they gain 4 power.
Yep.
They're now at a 7, I believe, now.
Yeah.
Alright, you're up.
Alright, so I will gain 1 mote back. I will then use the mote for a sagacity excellency as I go for my attack.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna try to build. First, I'm going to build.
This is a very drawn-out nerd fight of you two just hucking everything at her, and none of it seems to land. This is the magical equivalent of a slap fight.
So
Aura
this
is
so I'm
a
going to be
sweep.
trying to gain a little bit of extra will. I don't gain any extra will. Now I'm going to try to attack. I will gain. Oh, so I'll have 15 dice -1.
Yep, 14.
That's going to be 8 successes to hit.
Yep, the defense of 5, so that's 3 overflow, plus power and will spent, plus 1 damage.
Yep, I am spending.
Or if you want to, you could do this flesh sloughing
4.
wave so this can get past
Yeah.
your soak.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So that is going to be
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus, it's an artifact weapon. So I'm not sure if that adds to the damage roll or if it.
That's where the 1 extra damage comes from.
All right, so it'll be. So I get the -1 to attacking too, right? Or when attacks hit.
Not to the damage.
Not to
roll,
the
no.
damage. Okay. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Wait, the flesh sloughing wave means it ignores some of the soak, right?
Let me reread what that does. Unleashes a wave of ivory light teeming with fanged creatures, ripping flesh from bone while leaving inorganic tissue structures intact. The wave emits from the necromancer in every direction up to a medium range, adding the piercing tag to the attack and ignoring all cover, light or heavy.
Okay, so piercing means that -2 soak on decisive attack. Unfortunately, their base soak is 4 without the armor, so
They take another 1.
yeah,
so
they
they've-
take another 1.
So they've taken 3 damage.
Yes, they have.
Okay.
You gotta be pretty good! This is a close fight! I'll have to break out my master... Oh wait, I don't have my master's secret technique yet. Oh well.
Through the board! You have no tiles left, apparently.
I probably should have come into this tournament with more. She just starts picking up broken glass and chucks it at you.
Is she going
You
to
gave me the ultimate weapon! Broken glass!
Is she going to
Glass!
take damage from picking up the glass?
Let's have her make a roll to see how she does against that. Oh, she's
3
wearing...
successes.
The
wearing
butterfly
flip-flops.
also is still sentient.
You know what? Yeah, I'll say she takes another damage from this, but she has 5 health. This is more comedy. And this is her decisive attack. Hucking your own glass at you. Okay, defense 4. So that is 2 overwhelm. Plus the 7 power that was spent. And plus the 1 power from the weapon. So 10 dice.
Okay. So that's going to be 5 damage. I am going to reduce said damage.
Ox body technique is very important, boys and girls, and everyone else.
By spending motes. 1, 2, 3. To take 1 damage.
You are running dry on moats, aren't you?
Yep.
This is a really funny drag-out fight, though.
Is it?
For the audience, it is.
I hope.
Alright, your turn.
Double flurry with 2 auto successes. 3, so that's going to be 5 on a hit to gain power. And then we are going to do it again. 3. I will gain that 1 more power. Your go.
Okay. She is hucking more glass at you, and let's see if she takes the damage and that puts her out. Nope, she's fine that time for the more broken glass.
Okay.
Okay, so 9 successes on that. With the excellency of throwing broken glass at you as the improv attack for her Dreaming Pearl Courtesan. The only reason this is because that lets her use the improv weapons as normal weapons without needing to worry about debuffs.
Okay.
So 9 successes versus defense of 4. So
3.
3. She gains 6 power. Then it's your turn.
I am going to. I'm going to double build will.
Okay.
Since I have Shadow Hands casting still committed, I do not have to flurry, or I flurry without.
All right. Okay, I'll allow it this time.
I mean, that's literally what the charm says, Rex.
Okay, sure.
So that's going to be 6. So I will gain 4. Then I'm going to be
4
again. And that's going to gain 2.
Yep.
Alright, and that's the turn.
Okay, she's up. She's gonna try another decisive attack with her 6 power. Let's see if she bleeds out from the broken glass strategy. Ha! The broken glass takes her out.
Lythander then just
Wow.
starts
Yay,
grabbing the shovel
Finally
and
over.
buries her in some glass and walks away.
Her armor is making a defeated sound effects. It is playing wop wops.
Can we get a cleanup on aisle 5?
Why did I enter this
You just-
battle? Why did I enter
You
this
just
battle?
hear her muttering, you know, honestly, if it weren't for the boss teaching me how to take hits in comedy manner, I probably would have died. Props to him for that. Props to Goose Style.
Nice.
She is just covered in hundreds of broken butterflies. The camera zooms out on her. And the very tired announcer who almost fell asleep. Like, oh, Lythander, Leon wins.
I now dig a hole in the arena and put myself in it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so you'll be there to hear the
Yay.
next match then.
Yeah.
it's getting late. One of our players needs to go to bed, so...
2 of your players need to go to bed.
Alright, let's quickly zoom off with a brief catch-in with Gavel. On a nearby rooftop, Lythander... Sorry, not Lythander. On a nearby rooftop, this Sidereal is looking out at you with the cast mark of Venus solidly glowing. Okay, memory editing effects. Worked out? In hindsight, I should have given that infernal more credits. Well, it's a good thing I have a safe house. And as he marches off, someone on another rooftop is watching him. It's Sozin. Finally tracked you down. Takes the helmet off, revealing another Janest, or at least someone dressed up to look like her.
Oh my goodness.
This is not perfect shapeshifting. This is a flawless impenetrable disguise usage, I will say.
The Janest androids.
The Janest everywhere system.
We have Janest, Janester, and Janestest.
Janestest is the real one, I would think. Alright, so he the fakest Janest shunts the armor of Sozin to elsewhere, where it is picked up by someone else, because they're not the only Sozin.
Fun.
Oh, one of these kinds of things, okay.
The armor of Sozin enters into their match for the ring.
Watch where you're stepping.
This is Sozin takes a few steps to the ring, sees all the broken glass at their feet, then takes a few steps back as everyone mops up. So I guess we'll end off there with the revelation of the Sozin conspiracy is getting even fucking deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for coming out. The next time, we will close off on a zoom in revealing the next match is Adam versus Liza.
And Lythander putting in his...
Let's get it done.
Putting in a request to just forfeit.
And by the way,
Gavel doing a thing.
By the way, is the Liza is the Liza's the dragon of blood.
Yes, the magistrate. Are you serious about the forfeit
grudge
request?
Grudge match.
Anyway, everyone gets a minor milestone anyway from this session, so you can buy up a new trick to help expand out your repertoire.
I need any way to gain power reliably. That's literally it.
Woo, cool. Alright, take care everyone, and we'll see you next time for the big fights of Lythander if he continues his fighting the mystery Janest.
Anything can happen at Monday Night Raw. Stick
Loader.
around.
Oh no, I'm not doing that then.
We will see. We will see next time. Take care, everyone. I'm hitting the stop button. Thank you for listening to FateBreakers. We here at the Action Economy crew are really excited to bring you our first big project, and you can also follow all of our socials for more of our content. Actual plays live and die by word of mouth, so if you enjoyed this episode or know a friend or two who would be interested in this setting and the story we're telling, spreading the word is a great help to a brand new podcast. Me and the players have a lot of ideas and plot seeds for later, both in the far future, and 2 weeks from now in the next episode. Catch you then.